between the lines. Your lies. Feeling like a hand in rusted shame. So do you left or does it cry? Reply. Leaving on a southern train only yesterday. You lied. Promises of what I seem to be. Only watch the times go by. All of these things you said to me.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Just mixing up something from Rocky. Yeah, it's just this is one of those kind of free floater ones you can do. You can have a bass you're mixing for yourself, trying to mix something new you're trying to mix for a bass, or something you use every day for a bass. It can be an old timey one, some 2011 or whatever. We don't care. Sometimes bringing up these basses, I know that Adam actually quite often does bring up some of the old basses and they work. And trying to refresh your memory on those is a good thing because sometimes those basses work as well, if not better, than some of the newer stuff we have gotten used to using because it came out and we decided to try and figure out how to make it work. So sometimes looking back, I'll even help you. That's what Rocky's is. It's actually a kind of a throwback that he had private that may not. That's one of the ones I'm working on right now. I realized a couple of my flavorings I hadn't put in yet or disappeared. I'm not sure which, but yeah, so that's where we're at today. So if anyone wants to mix along, hashtag AAFL. I'll check all three calculators out and make sure that there's nothing on there. And we can have some fun. Or you can just mix along, just have some fun mixing something today, and we'll talk about it a little bit. If you're looking for something or trying to chase something, that's another option as well. Let us know, and we'll try to figure that out. Whoever's here, chat's full of people that can mix circles around, like anybody that's any commercial liquid maker. So yeah, Rocky, all I gotta do is add the PG, VG, and the nicotine, and I'm all set for mixing yours. I had to do it anyway. That new Wonders flavor, medicine flower dark chocolate. I will say the dark chocolate note in that is just, it's beautiful. It really is. It's a minimalistic mixer. Yeah. And Mallory, what bases do you use to try and get by? Is there something specific that you tend to use a lot? I'm curious because I know with limited flavorings, sometimes you have to get creative to create that, or maybe lacking. It's like I've been really swaying toward the vanilla thick and gelato combo. Since ever trying Wendy's milkshake combo, I realized those two work really well in milkshakes, out of milkshakes, anything that has to do with a thick cream that you want a vanilla note, they work extremely well. So for me, those two I can kind of consider a base. But it's a base that needs adaptation depending on the recipe. Sometimes you want to go one or the other, or sometimes you leave one out. So it's interesting. Yeah, Bob loves his Blue Raz. I have some of your Blue Raz on the desk all times, Bob. Mostly because MTL takes forever to get through the liquid, and I only use it at the desk. So it tastes good though. So that said, how's everybody been doing? And I'm going to say hello to everybody while you guys let me know. How are you doing? It is a holiday weekend. If you have any issues or anything coming up, DM me. And or someone else, DM somebody else in the Discord, or say something in my Discord to break the stigma of unity. Because I know holidays can bring you down if you're not doing well. Kerplop's here early. Tim B, Mallory, good to see you. Paul Pittman, Kerplop, twice. He was here early and on time. Bob Olmstulo, good to see you. Tim B, Rocky Tooney. Let's see, Lady Liberty. Hi. No. Ken O'Ware, good to see you, Ken.
Hi.
I'm number one. Yeah, Ken, I know that it's been a nightmare over there. You guys have definitely went through a lot of flavors, and I do see some more mistakes again, but it's okay. It's a work in progress. Please be patient, everyone. When it's all done, just go through, check your flavor stash, see what you have. When not done, because it'll never be done. When they get further along, check your flavor stash. If there's actually a flavor that isn't in there, let one of them know so they can fix it. Pretty much a free-for-all. It's I'm working on bases, and that's the basic theme. Base flavorings, like things you'd use as a base for, say, a cream mix, or things you'd use for base for a cake mix, if your favorite base mix, or like your favorite base for a milkshake mix. I think I know what Dave's gonna say. I think I know Dave's answer on that one. Yeah. And
No,
Dave,
actually,
thank you.
I stepped outside of my comfort zone. Two mixes I made, one the tobacco and one bubblegum, which is the first time I've done either. So I have to build on them for sure. They're not ready to go. I mean, I mixed up both of them, and I've tried both of them, but they need work.
Yeah, but that's just it. Something you're working on. That's always going to be something. No matter what there's a theme for, in general, if it's just something you're working on, bring it up. I mean, there's lots of people here. Like if you said the bubblegum. Most of the time, if I'm thinking bubblegum, I'll ask Bob. Bob's played a lot with bubblegums. So he has a pretty good idea of how they work in and out.
Right.
You know, if it's milk and honey based, I'm pretty sure I know where to go for that one too. That's also Bob, right? No, yeah, right. Now that is most definitely not Bob. That would be Rocky Tooney. So, and that can be a base too. A single flavor can be a base. I know that Michelle Hughes, vanilla pudding is definitely like a base flavor for her. We have Rocky, who likes his milk and honey. Those kind of are a base for them. They base flavor, most of their mixes use that same flavor because it's a flavor they love. It doesn't mean it's for everyone, but it's definitely something that can be used for anyone. And I'm looking here. See, my problem is I did change my lighting setup, and I'm kind of liking, kind of not. The new desk comes out, I can move my monitors farther apart, but it kind of covers the corner of my, because I got it on a stand now. And it kind of covers the corner. It's kind of a little bit annoying. So, yeah, and Rocky, I'm mixing up Rocky's developed flavor mix, the Magic Carpet Ride, which, honestly, I've been curious about since I heard about it, and it's been around for quite a while. I remember hearing about it a few times coming up, and I've never been able to mix it. So obviously that is getting mixed today as the first thing I'm going to do.
I know we touched on it before, but it's also important that you choose wisely for whatever addy you're going to use for a flavor. Because, for instance, that coconut banana cream that we mixed up recently and then Lady's using, delicious on the profile mesh deck, not that great in the Titan.
Oh, that is very unfortunate. See, that's something that we've talked about before. Sometimes the flavoring was mixed for a specific
Tastes
setup.
good on a goon.
Tastes good on a goon, she said, with
Oh,
that
okay.
setup. Now, if I had a different set of coils in there, it might be completely different. Or
Maybe.
if you don't get the airflow just right. I mean, all these things are a factor.
Of
It
course.
can be a factor that you could be a terrible builder, and that might be a factor on how you make your flavor.
Yeah.
Like if you make it so it's weak flavor, but you bumped up those flavors to make it taste good. If you built it where you had your coils too low or something, it's coming across the top of your coil, not getting great flavor, and you built it to that. Someone tries it and have a proper setup, it just might be sensory overload in some flavors.
Yeah.
All these things are a factor in it. So it's not a practice even I'm good at, but perhaps maybe we should think about trying to include that in our notes a little more often, what we used for a setup when we tested it. I keep saying that, and I do sometimes, but majority of the time I forget myself.
Because that Kinder recipe I made up, I was using that on the mesh deck.
Ah,
So I didn't put it. I actually have to mix more because I ran out. I didn't try it in either a single or double coil addy. And we should probably standardize that. If you're going to have a few people testing that recipe, it probably should be standardized.
well, that's something we can do. If you put a note in it, we can mix it up for that way. And if we do, it does wind up getting picked for that particular
Yeah.
profile.
Yeah.
We'll include that note with it, along with the big note saying to read the notes before using them. That way, there, when Nick finally gets them and he tries them, maybe he can, like the other day, he did the new, not the Falcon, but the new Horizon Tech the other night for the random liquid tasting because someone asked him to because they were thinking about buying one. And so he mixed up with it for it instead of using his setup he was going to. That can completely change the way the flavor profile works. Usually fruits and stuff, for instance, shine on a mesh. And they sometimes can mute, especially if you use a hot build. Depends on the fruit, if it's a more delicate fruit. And tight chambers make a difference as well. We found that out with the Rebirth RTA. It took a lot of different builds to try and find a spot where you could actually taste like the blueberry lemon.
Right.
Because blueberry lemon juice head was one of our big things. And it tasted like crap in that tank. Wound up having to put a specific build in it to be able to taste it good. Is it dessert the mystery? The mystery is a mystery. You will figure it out. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I think that's already started. It's already active too, right? The mystery flavor thing's already started for Bull City. I think I saw it go live. So yeah, get on over to Bull City, and with your order, you can get a mystery flavor and mix along with this mystery thing for who gets the better recipe from it. There you go, right there.
Oh
Bull
God,
City Flavors.com.
sweet musk. At least
put
I'm
it
not
in
the
some?
only one that hates that flavor.
Not a huge fan. Oh, wow. Oh,
Musk. Wow.
It's going to need a steep, Rocky. But I see where you're going with this. It's going to need a steep, but I see where you're going with this mix with the Magic Carpet Ride. It's very, very tasty. Yeah, there you go, Bob. I actually forgot to order, so I'm going to order after the stream. If anybody did watch my Instagram, I did just finish a roast, which I haven't got to eat yet, so it's like just resting. Shot 12 hours in the smoker, and the house smells absolutely to die for. I'm getting hungry just being in here.
That sounds good.
12 hours. So I started this thing at like almost 4 o'clock in the morning. That's commitment. When you start cooking at 4 in the morning. Sorry. But no, you guys are awesome. I love seeing the mixes every week. I do see a couple here from Dave, a couple here from Bob. See, I think it goes by order of date it was put up, so I'm going to have to search out the Magic Carpet Ride one, because I think that's why I'm not seeing it in the beginning of the list here. Because that is definitely one we need to find. I don't see it. Okay, so maybe it's not public anymore, but I can still go over it quick. It was public long enough, some people might have caught it. But so we won't have a picture for this because I'm not seeing that right now, so I can't put that up on the screen. But this Magic Carpet Ride, I would definitely say if you had the flavorings and you haven't made it yet, give it a try. It is Magic Carpet Ride by Rocky Tooney is Bavarian Cream Wonder Flavors at wait a minute. Yeah, there it is. 1.8%. Dark chocolate medicine flower at 0.8%. Sweet chocolate SSA at 0.2%. And sweet coconut flavor at 0.2%. You know what's ironic about this one and I like about it is it tastes inherently sweet without an actual sweetener added. So that means there's some sweeteners in all the flavorings. I mean, they are labeled sweet, but that doesn't necessarily mean, like, even semi-sweet chocolate isn't necessarily sweet. But in this case, yes, it comes off as sweet. I think that sweet coconut is probably one of the ones that's throwing the most sweetener in it. And a nice creamy factor, too.
Can you pull the curtains after you let her in? Oh, boy. Someone's upset.
Rocky, no, that's good. Off the shake, it's good. I mean, I did notice you Rocky and Fiddy are right. The medicine flower ones definitely do get better with a steep. They do have an inherent like alcohol taste from the probably the way that they're. I think they're naturally extracted. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they probably know more than I do on that. But I would guess by the way they even smell and taste off the shake that, like that blueberry, whew, that's almost knock you over like alcoholic blueberry when you smell it. But in a mix, I mixed up that one at I think it was Rocky or Bob, one of them. I can't remember who sent it to me. That mix for the blueberry, I mixed it the other day. That was really good. Oh, add sweetener to it too? Okay, I'll do that. Because it's not bad even without the sweetener. But I don't use a lot of sweetener, and I've made a lot of mixes without it, so maybe that's part of the reason why. All right, so we will go here. Also, go over to Swaggy's. He did drop 2 melon raws, and he dropped, I think it was cantaloupe and honeydew, as well as the caramelized sugar this week in raw form. 24% off until midnight. Go over there and check it out. No special Labor Day weekend sale. So 24% off is just a sale. However, like I was saying, let me get this up. This is where I need that third monitor I talked about, Dave.
Yeah.
It's very annoying I don't have it yet. New desk, I'd be able to fit one on here, but you just can't on this tiny desk.
Well, I'm watching the stream on a 42-inch TV with the sound off.
All right, so here we go. All right, so we got Bacco from Dave Lloyd here. Simple recipe, but I get it. Maple rum tobacco, Flavor West at 5%. And then wood spice from Flavor at 0.3%. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, you kind of went with the whole. You could have actually went woodsy tobacco with the name or something, because this actually definitely looks like that type of thing. So what do you get off this?
You know, it's funny. Well, I think it's going to need a good steep for sure, but I think I should have put in a cream. That's like a creme fraiche kind of thing. I think that would have been more to my taste, but then others might disagree with that. I'm no expert by any means in tobacco. I never bought commercial tobacco. Well, that's a lie. I bought Sifu's. I have that, but I'm not really a tobacco fan. But I always try to expand my tastes. You know, it's just a smart thing to do.
There are plenty of people right here in chat that actually have mixed tobaccos. Daniel being one of them, I believe he's here. That might be able to help you out with that cream. What the cream would go best with these. Another one that would be awesome is if Adam was here. I know he's actually guided me through tobaccos quite a bit. Because tobaccos is not typically my profile, but I haven't disliked any of the ones I made. So it's like, surprised. But it happens. You get surprised on these. And then I'm going to jump over yours for a second and jump into into Bob's. Here, and I'll go back to yours. Banana VSO at 1.5. Oh, there's Adam right there coming. here you might be able to get some help. Banana VSO at 1.5, Cooling Agent WS23 at 0.8, Dragon Fruit VSO at 2, Kiwi VSO at 1.75, Mango Raw VSO at 0.44, Papaya VSO 1.25, Pineapple VSO at 1.5, Polar Blast FA at 0.5, Sweet VSO at 0.25, Sweet Watermelon SSA at 2. I believe this was actually for the Tuesday show. It was. But that's okay. I don't mind going over. This is actually quite an elaborate fruit salad mix. I'm missing ingredients, and I pretty much...
Whoops,
it's not
wrong
the
screen.
VSO ones. Wrong screen. So yeah, could you help out Adam with his recipe a little bit, possibly with a cream to go with his tobaccos? What do you consider some of the best creams?
For tobaccos,
Yeah,
if
You
you
went
don't
with-
want vanilla in your tobacco, Flavora cream, FA cream fresh, Bavarian cream, fucking any, pick one.
The creme fraiche,
That'll
that
make
was
it-
the one I was going to go with.
Okay.
That'll give you cream without like too much sweetness. If you want a sweetness in it, throw some Bavarian cream in there.
Oh.
I like sweet tobaccos.
almost.
So,
knocked
yeah.
out my Sean.
What do you think of that recipe, Adam?
I didn't see it.
Uh,
I'm balls deep in Minecraft.
It's
What was it?
maple rum tobacco at 5%.
Who makes that? Is that a Sticks mix?
yeah?
Flavor
it's a-
West.
Flavor West.
You said
didn't even know that
yeah,
existed.
it's Sticks mix. No, it's Flavor West.
I mean, yeah. No, I mean it feels like it's out of the sticks. Not sticks mix.
It's Flavor West. I've never.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a flavor. I've never had
Me
Flavor
neither.
West tobacco before.
And then wood spice from Flavora.
I mean, maple rum though sounds pretty good to me.
with a touch of wood spice from Flavora. But
That sounds good.
it does. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, maybe just throw a cream at it. If it's not sweet, maybe throw a sweet something at it. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, definitely not
try that.
sweet. I mixed it up and I tried. Definitely not sweet.
Kitty. We got a
oh,
co-host.
kitties.
But yeah. I thought you. I mean, like I said, when I second guess myself when it comes to tobaccos and stuff. But usually, Adam, you're probably my.
Shisha vanilla always goes good
You
in
are
tobaccos,
Daniel.
but it will add vanilla to your, but it'll also add like a little bit of a creamy, like smoothness to it. Some people get wax from that flavor, but just don't use it above 1, and you should be good.
Okay.
I mean, you could do anything to a tobacco, and you can turn it into a non-tobacco pretty quick too. Sometimes I just like straight tobacco recipes though, but then sometimes I want them to get a little weird.
It's another one from Bob from Tuesday. I ate my pudding cups with no spoon. Bilberry FA at 0.5.
Ooh,
Blueberry
I
medicine
love
flower
bilberry.
0.4. Yeah, bilberry and blueberry. Blueberry
I don't
VSO
have-
at
I don't have
2.5.
medicine flower blueberry.
That caramelized sugar VSO 1%.
That either.
Fluffy white cake from Wonder Flavors 2.25%. Sweet from VSO at 0.25. And vanilla pudding flavor at 1.2. Yeah, I don't see anything in here that doesn't sound great. Just the steep time on that medicine flower blueberry is that definitely needed. I quite surprised at how much. It's not like it's terrible. It just, man, I feel like off the shake, it would be up Larry's alley more than anyone I know because it definitely has an alcohol inherent taste to it.
From
Then
what?
we'll get
Has
to one-
alcohol taste?
Off the shake, it's almost like I think it's naturally extracted with, naturally extracted because it definitely has that pungent, almost like a blueberry liqueur smell or something.
Oh, I would always let. I don't even know anything about medicine flower flavorings, but yeah, I would definitely let those sit for a couple days before even trying it. Really,
That's what Rocky and
they're so
Fiddy
goddamn
both told me.
potent.
They are. They're both delicious, by the way. I will admit that. So it's like one of those things. Do you pay for it because it's really good? I'm swaying toward yes. So, yeah. But Bubblegum AFL from Dave Lloyd. Who's this guy? I don't know. Bubblegum Cap at 2.5. Bubblegum VSO at 1.75. Spearmint White Winter from Flavor Art at 1%. And Super Sweet from Cap at 1. No comments
Last
yet.
day
So
for a
Dave,
White winter.
It's a little
Dave.
throaty, and I was like I told you before, I was a little lazy. I would have used winter green instead of the spearmint if I wasn't so lazy to dig through the cabinet for 20 minutes. But it's not bad. It's not bad. We'll see what it's like in a week, and I'll let you know. And then, like the theme of the show, it's to be built upon.
So you could maybe use like a touch of TFA whipped cream to get rid of the throatiness and also
Ooh,
blend all
yes.
those flavors together because it has that triacetin in it. It's one of
Okay.
the molecules in TFA whipped cream and a couple other creams that are out there. And triacetin, what that does is it tends to blend flavors together. So I always use that as like my blender flavor.
Cool.
TFA whipped cream.
I'll remember that.
that's actually
There's a couple other
good
ones that have
advice.
that molecule in them, but that's the one I always remember. Triacetin. So like it's like the worst whipped cream to use if you want like a dollop of whipped cream on your sundae because it doesn't do that at all. It just fucking blends it all. So if you have a strawberry syrup ice cream and then you put that in there, it turns it into like an ice cream that has strawberry syrup just mixed into it, basically turning it into a strawberry ice cream. That's what I get though. I have broken taste buds. We all know this. I mean,
So I have it. I'll give it a whirl.
yeah.
Oh, and we got an incoming one here from Rocky Tooney. We got S&T Sweet and Tart. I don't know how you did the S&T like that, but I really like it. Raspberry Sweet TPA at 4%. Sour Blue
Oh.
Raspberry Candy Wonder Flavors at 6. Super Sweet from Cap at 0.2. And Sweet and Tart TPA at 2. This guy any notes
Looks
on
good,
this? Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. That you
mean,
already
the
got me to
chat
send a
open.
picture. Just looking
I'm
at the
slacking,
picture.
people.
Craving that old kind candy taste. Got you covered. Sweet, sour, tart, tangy. This flavor is all of these things and more. A blue raspberry sweet and tart that's perfect accompaniments for summer or any time that matter. As always, adjust sweetener to preference. Glad you enjoyed this one. Where's in Drew, and thanks for the feedback.
That's how you do it, Tim. Look in chat.
Oh, did you do it already?
Look in
All right,
chat.
give me a second to switch back. I still need to get that third monitor up and running. Oh, nice.
Magic. It's actually just copy pasta.
But yeah, you have that one. Yeah, not one, Rocky. Let's see. I am missing something. What am I missing? It's probably the sweet and tart. It is the sweet and tart. I was gonna say because I think I have everything else. Sour blue
Whoa, what's
raspberry
happening
candy.
with the stream?
What's going on?
It's like half of
Off-centered.
the Zoom window.
Yes, I don't know what's going on here. Hold on a second. Let me fix
What
this.
did you do?
I don't know what I did, but I can fix that quick. Just put these here where we belong.
Should look cray cray.
It did get a little cray cray, didn't it?
Chilling, Paul. Just chilling. Just doing yard work, and then I came in and started hecking
Daniel said that Zoom
Minecrafting
is
and
drunk.
There we go. Now we're in the
totally
middle.
forgot this show was on today.
No, I think I'm gonna put it all on Dave and Adam somehow. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds like
blame me. That's okay.
I didn't do shit.
Rocky. That looks pretty good though. It really does. So, and sweet tarts is a good one. I mean, there we go, sweet and tart. And I have a feeling this is this gonna see a resurgence in the tart for next week because I know that midweek critique is tart. He didn't specify. He said lemon or fruit tart. I mean, blue raspberry is kind of is that considered a fruit? I would consider it one.
No.
Raspberry sweet.
Blue raspberry is not a fruit. It is a chemical made in a lab by some old 70-year-old man.
All right,
probably.
raspberry sweet is in there. Raspberry sweet's in there.
Yeah, but
It's
is it
fruit.
blue raspberry dominant?
Yes.
It's not a tart then.
I tried.
Tart needs real
I
fruit.
I tried.
Tart is something you can bake. You can't bake candy. I mean, you could, but you're gonna have a bad time with it.
All right. Okay. Yep.
Yarg.
Knew this is coming. Let's put this back over here, and hopefully, when it goes back, it doesn't screw up again. We'll transition over here to Bob's. Blast that Nana, and then it's
Ooh.
Banana Flavor West at 2.5. Banana Candy, Wonder Flavors at 2. Blue Raspberry Taffy, Nicotine River at 1.25. Blue Raz Flavora, I'm sensing a theme, 1.5. Blue Raz VSO at 3.5. Whoa, that's a lot of Blue Raz. Cooling Agent WS23 at 0.8. Polar Blast FA at 0.8. And Sweet VSO at 0.25. So I have a feeling this actually, is this an MTL one? Because it definitely kind of looks that way. Was tasked with making a Blue Raz banana mix for the Saturday mixing show. This I came up with. My favorite Blue Raz is the Flavora with VSO. Been enjoying throwing some blue raspberry, but I've been enjoying throwing taffy with from Nicotine River in with it, and some candyish nanas and some cooling, because make it cold. Dash of VSO.
Bob said,
sweet
"No,
and
wait, no
bamboo
MTL. It's just strong on the flavor, which I like."
frozen banana breasting. Oh, that's why I was curious, because that did look like that. Definitely is not. It's not going to be a weak one. That's got
No,
a
he just
lot of
wants to
flavor.
taste it because too many people are afraid to taste their vapes. They're like, "Ooh, my flavoring percentage is over 4%. What will I do?" It's like, dude, if it tastes good, fucking make 25%. Shit, don't be
You
scared.
can't tell me that those new flavorings, like all these disposables out there, aren't pushing over 20% flavoring. There's no way, as strong as those
Yeah,
taste.
because they're using 10% of the strawberry and 10% of whatever banana they're using, and then here you go, strawberry banana.
Yep. Oh, and don't
Pretty
forget
much.
the sweetener. They don't count the sweetener
Oh
as
yeah,
a flavoring,
4%
but
sweetener on top of that. So there you go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I mean you
chocolate
have to
donut
taste
V2.
it.
Yeah, that actually, I do feel like that might work okay in a mouthful lung
Don't
as
throw
well,
up
but
on
that's
the-
just
Ava.
Yeah, damn right, Daniel. Have you ever just made a bottle of anything higher than like 12 milligram nicotine and you're like, am I doing this right? It feels like so much because my pod systems are 18 and then my boss vape's 18. And every time I make a bottle for her, I'm like second guessing myself. Is this too much? But then you have to realize it's like 6 times more nicotine than I put in my fucking regular device.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, that sounds really good. Dressed up pumpkin waffle. Mmm. Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'm
is that
looking
off
at
Tim B's
that.
recipe for that up?
Wendy.
Yeah,
see
so I'm
what you
about to
got.
look.
What is going on here with Trust Pumpkin Waffles? Oh, she's using the swag freaking one shot. Damn it, I don't have that flavor.
Oh, okay. Yes. Yes.
That
okay,
looks really
she
good
is.
though, Wendy. Solid shit.
Yep. Yeah, I'll throw it up.
For
You can read it if you want to, Adam. Or do you want me to do it?
show. Caramel toffee from Hengsen, 0.8%. Classic Belgian waffle from Molenberry, 3%. The Great Pumpkin Fudge from VSO, 5%. Vanilla ice cream from Liquid Barn, 3%. And whipped cream SSA for 1.5%. Not too shabby.
That sounds really good. Yeah, the only thing I don't have is that caramel toffee from Hangson.
Me neither.
Or
I
I'd
own
mix
one
that up.
Hengsen flavor, and that's the French vanilla ice cream.
Or I'd
that
mix
is
that up right
really
now
good.
because that looks really good. That Great
Yeah,
Pumpkin
dude.
Fudge is like, can't explain it any other way. That's the best fudge flavor I've tried in vape.
Ooh, I second that emotion, Ken. I second that emotion. Ooh, when it's time to smoke some weed, cause you need motivation. Second that emotion. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know she actually mentioned something about making something with that Great Pumpkin Fudge. I'm really glad she did it. So what are your thoughts on that, Wendy? You really like that pumpkin fudge? Because it's surprisingly delicious. More than I expected. I actually got that, not for me, but for Lady Liberty. I didn't think I was going to like it. I was like, when we were getting it, it's like, okay. Pumpkin, yay. Basic B. And then I tried to say, well, this isn't basic. This is far from basic. It's delicious. It is a great flavor. And to think of it as just a one shot is way underestimating that. That works excellent in a recipe, similar to what you did
Word. Oh yeah, don't be afraid to use one shots and add to them for sure. If you're like this, I like this, but it could use a little bit of worm.
Do it.
Throw it in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
do that shit. The original creator wants you to play with their flavor. They want you to have fun. That's why they put it out. Of course, they want you to try their recipe, but you know.
And I feel like the Great Pumpkin Fudge did not get all the recognition it deserved. A lot of people skipped that flavor when it came out, I noticed, compared to what I expected. You know, the people who really love pumpkin, yeah, they jumped on it. The people that are kind of like, pumpkin, kind of like I was, I would have actually possibly skipped that one. But she really wanted it, got it, and it's like, oh, and that fudge in that?
I have two from them, Ken, I think. From Chemnovatic. I have lemon cream wafer and I have Chemnovatic pudding, and I'm pretty sure that's it from them guys.
Same.
I feel like that's
I
it.
really want a bottle of pumpkin fudge.
See?
Pumpkin fudge now.
I'd have to sub out for a different caramel toffee or make a caramel toffee to go with it, but I kind of sort of swing
You can
toward
make a
Wendy's
fire
recipe.
caramel toffee out of some VSO ingredients, just
Yep.
saying.
I was just thinking.
That VSO
same
caramel
thing.
and that English toffee will do it for you.
It
Those are
will.
delicious. Thank you, Swag,
Yeah.
for making delectable fucking caramely flavors.
And supposedly more fudges on their way. That's got me so damn excited after that pumpkin fudge. That pumpkin fudge has got me to the point where I just like, Swaggy, make an array of fudge flavors. You won't have to make anything
Swaggy
else
fudge
for me.
line.
Yeah, I just want a fudge line. Oh God, of course,
so gross.
in true Bob style, making me read weird shit on screen. Blue Raz bullshit for Golf T Vapes MTL. And it's not for me, but yeah, here we go. But the Blue Raspberry Slush OS DIY at 8%, Blue Raz Flavor at 1, Blue Raz VSO at 2.5, Buddha's Hand Citron at 1
Nice.
from VSO, WS23 at 2, Hibiscus from Cap at 1.
Ooh, that's a cold one.
Yeah, Polar Blast at, oh yeah, that's, look at this percentage. Polar Blast FA at 1.5. Yeah, that's really cool. Super Sweet from Cap at
Perfect from
0.25
off the lung.
and Sweet Candy from Cap at 1. Yeah, definitely an MTL. I mean, I
Yep.
think
I
in
always
RDA
I always use WS23 at 2 in mouth to lungs because then you really can taste the cold. It fucking gives you that nice little punch in the back of the throat.
Blue Raz
Fucking
Slushy
throat
for
puncher.
MTL.
She's a throat
I
puncher.
need an MTL mix. I have Golf Tea to thank for the name.
Yeah.
should be banged. But
and he says, fuck you,
just-
Bob, every time Bob mentions it.
he does because he liked it.
Yeah,
And I like this.
exactly. He's like,
oh,
I don't like blue raspberry. Fuck it. He's like, I like this. Fuck you, Bob.
I like the use of hibiscus in this too. That's another one, another flavor in there. I like that use of that, and that Buddha's Hand Citron.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was what I was really intrigued by. That's a cool idea to fucking bolster that blue raspberry with some lemon, some citrus.
And that lemon doesn't throw that huge throat hit at you either. So you don't need it with that much cooling in there. You don't need extra
Ooh,
throat
sweet.
hit.
Yeah, Bob's gonna have a fucking beast fucking machine shortly. Fucking A, dude.
Oh yeah, with the new video card.
On his computer.
Yeah. Just a lot of bit jealous on that video card, but that's okay. Good for you, Bob.
It's too bad you're probably gonna be stuck with an inferior operating system since you're doing a new build, right? I fucking hate Windows 11. I also said that about 10, and now I love 10.
Yep.
7 and 10, man. Probably the best versions of Windows ever released, in my opinion. 7 was just so good. God.
So I looked up a pre-built system yesterday. They had all the specs I really would love for a dream system. It was only $3,800.
Oh, that's it?
So I went and looked and see what it cost to build it. I could build it for $2,500. That's a
Yeah,
pretty good
exactly.
savings.
Yeah.
And we're talking exactly the same level or higher, actually higher. The
Yep.
PSU, and it was actually a higher rated one. The new
Yeah,
one
I
just
looked
came
at
out, it
builds
just
that
got
were similar to
advertised.
mine, and they were all like $2,200, $2,500, and mine cost 13 to build.
I mean, that would be my
'Cause
dream
I was smart.
system. That'd be my dream system at the moment with what's on the market.
Ew,
it's just like,
Intel,
ugh.
Bob. Ew. I'm just kidding. I'm an AMD fanboy now, so
Yeah. Oh my God, these.
that's a
I
badass
want to
process.
make Wendy's. Okay, Wendy. Just so you know, you might get an adapted version of yours with different, so I can
Yeah,
change out that.
I'm going to be adapting it too.
I just can't make that caramel. I don't have the caramel toffee yet.
No,
Then again, do I
either
have to? Do I need to order Hankston still for the other ones? I've been mixing the ones I can, but I still got some flavorings I
If
still
you
need to
feel
order.
like giving
I'm-
me a lifetime motion.
Took
So
me
if
about,
I need to order Hankston, I might just grab that too.
took me about I don't know 40 minutes to enter all those flavors the other day, so I'm in no rush to do that again.
Rocky's working on a fudge. Ooh, let's see if this. Oh,
Sounds
All
like
right.
he's sitting on the toilet trying to take a shit.
yeah.
I'm just sitting here working on a fudge.
He's working on a PB fudge.
It's like something Clown Puncher would message me.
What
What are you doing,
Yep.
Jeff? I'm just sitting here working on fudge in the bathroom.
Okay, I already like the way it starts off. Butter-based
too much
VTA.
caffeine.
So he's looking for the buttered toast, I think. Butter-based VTA at 0.75. Condensed milk Perillum at 0.6. Dessert chocolate SSA at 1. Maple syrup candy Wonder Flavors at 1.
Hook up
Milky
together.
caramel fudge SSA at 1. No, that's just part of the fudge base. And then starting off with the peanut butter SSA at 1. Shortbread biscuit
I hear
SSA
you,
at
Bob.
1.5.
I hear you, Bob.
Shortbread cookie SSA at 0.5 and sweet coconut flavor at 0.25. Interesting. And I actually did notice this is that 0.25 of sweet coconut flavor was in this mix you had me mix here, the Magic Carpet Ride. Just
Why don't
3
you come
layer
with
peanut
me,
butter
little
fudge.
girl, on a magic carpet ride? You know.
All right, you're working on this, Rocky. You're going to have to let us know how this steeps out. Please, updates later, because I actually want to know. Fudge recipes for me now, thanks to Swaggy, have been something I'm starting to covet. Because he did such a good job on that fudge in it.
You mean like pumpkin fudge in a one-shot with sweetener?
Nah, that sounds pretty basic, but delicious. GTX 450 for the win. Yeah, I just got my Swaggy was right though. So I got my video card. I got the Red Devil. It's an older Red Devil, but I still looked it up to see what it costs now. The damn thing's jumped up in price. Like even since when I checked it, when I found out I was actually getting a good deal on mine, they've jumped up in price big time. The Red Devils have. It's like wow.
Magic
So,
carpet
yeah.
ride. That
Kinda
song,
glad.
Magic Carpet Ride, is never going to leave my head now. Thank you.
It's been in my head since Rocky sent me that message. Asking
I was
me last
literally
night.
just saying it all the way to the kitchen and back while I was fucking getting the rest of this coffee.
It was stuck in my head while I was out there at 4:00 in the morning. I'm out there taking the
Rolls
pork
Royce?
butt out to go
Oh.
smoke it. And when I taking that out there, I got this Magic Carpet Ride song in my head, and I know who to blame for that. I know exactly who to blame for that.
Cheers. It's 420.
So did you get your you have your what you call it, the bridge already, right? I know you don't have
Yes.
the device situation we won't get into, but
I've got a bridge. I have the other bridge lost in China. The one that they separated from my first order.
Yep.
It hasn't showed up in tracking since the 22nd. So they're probably gonna have to send me another one of those eventually. Yeah, the device is on the way. Probably Monday. It'll 2 weeks probably. I'll have it.
How's it look for building on that bridge? Does it look like
I already built it.
Oh, you did already build it.
Hold on.
Does it feel like? Did you try testing it for the airflow? Is it really tight or is it not too bad?
Sorry, I got stuck.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
on this, 'cause this is,
it's nice. It's really nice. It's restricted, but it's not like super restricted. It has a 4mm fucking airflow hole in it.
Oh,
Let
it
me
does.
finish this. Got this vaporizer going, and I don't want to fucking waste it. Or
Yeah,
I'll just
don't
keep it off
waste it.
camera.
Well, I'm just curious about the bridges because that's something I need to get
I'll show you
into
the build
soon.
deck in 1 second.
Yep.
I just don't want to have that on
Oh,
camera.
Dave, the adapted version, because I just want to try that medicine flower instead of the other chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
You did good job with the milk
Speaking
base
of
in
you.
this. That milk base actually works really good with the FA and the VSO milk together.
So that's the
It's a
Wicked,
nice base.
and then
I'm glad you like it.
there's my coil I have in there.
Ah, holy crap! That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's a
size for
3mm.
the-
It's big. It's a
I didn't know you could
3mm.
fit a 3 in it.
Tricore fused Clapton. It's a Nick Divine coil.
Sarah, could you
So,
bring me a pitcher of
It's
water?
ready to go. But yeah, it's like a point to the 1 or something. It'll probably rock it at like 50 watts and be great.
I'm trying not to look. I don't want to fall down that rabbit hole.
Yep, I'm already.
It's. I don't think it's gonna be
$180
bad.
deep.
I don't think a rabbit hole is gonna be as bad for me because I don't like the really restricted. So it'd have to be like one like Adam has or the other one I looked at. There's not a
Yeah,
lot
I mean
of them out
that's
there.
it's reasonably airy, dude. Like surprisingly for how small it is, but like it's nice. It's like a nice airy. And then they come with like the one that I have has pins, so you can have a 4mm airflow, 3.5, 3. I think there's 2.5, and then 1.5 and 1. So you could tighten it all the way down to mouth to lung if you wanted. But I'm probably gonna use that one for restricted direct to lung. That Biohazard Atom is back in the 24-hour. Ships in 24 hours on 3F,
I
so I'm
saw
probably
that.
gonna buy that. It wasn't for a while. It
You
was
gotta get
on,
one. It's named Adam, even if it's spelt wrong. It's still
I know, and they make a black version of it
I
too.
get a glass.
they do. I'm gonna wind up getting that Mob V2.
Yeah, I
No
kind of feel
doubt.
that too, Bob. We'll see though. I'll probably buy a tinier one specifically for mouth to lung too. I'm in to win it now, so
Go for pork. Noel said, "Try this out," and I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to try out. I'm looking here. I'm going to check ATF too. I haven't done that yet.
what is Tim B talking about?
Look at the other
Okay,
side.
it wasn't just me. All right, good.
Tim, elaborate.
They
more,
did it again?
more.
God, those kittens.
Those kittens are
kitten.
adorable, though.
Yeah, they're
They
adorable,
are.
but they're peeling my walls.
Oh, that's not so adorable.
Oh, Lucky
You know,
Dragon
putting
Cake
out
Shake.
some-
Wendy, you have me intrigued with all your recipes today.
I know. I know.
Is it a dragon fruit shake?
Yeah, there.
Is that why it's Lucky Dragon? Excuse me. I'm freaking dying over here. This is like my first 420 of the day. Because when I woke up earlier, I was like, you know what? If I do this now, I'm going to fucking sit around and I'm going to watch YouTube videos and I'm not going to go out and tend to my fucking crops. I mean, my lawn. See, too much Minecraft.
By the way,
joke.
did the extra lighting, did it help with the throwing the more torches up to help the other side grow better?
You mean on my base or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, most land dwellers aren't attacking me, but a lot of fuckers are coming in from the ocean trying to get me now. Because I built a boat dock on one of the sides of my bases, so they're just like hanging out under the dock all the time. All the drowned motherfuckers. It kind of sucks.
Oh. Okay. We're taking
Oh,
screenshot.
blueberry cream yogurt. Oh.
And we are saving that.
Swag
So
dropping.
the recipe,
Swag where you dropping? Oh.
the recipe for the Great Pumpkin Fudge. Oh my God!
Get
that
the
just makes
fuck
me so
out of
happy.
here.
Yeah,
Swag, you generous son of a bitch.
you have no idea how.
Are you
coveted
fucking
that is to
kidding me?
Thank you, Swaggy.
Wow,
Thank you.
dude. Swag, you're the best. I can make that.
So can I.
So can I. I'm so
Wow,
funny
you
how-
get to fucking take a glimpse into Swag's fucking genius madness right there.
And that is a genius madness. Oh.
Holy
I knew it had nutmeg in it. I
shit.
knew it had nutmeg, and I thought it might have allspice. I wasn't 100% sure.
And right there, people, is why you shouldn't be afraid to use pumpkin at a high percentage. Right there. Everyone's
And-
like, 3. I use it at like 4. Now I'm not going to be afraid to use it at 6.
That's exactly where we used it. Where I used that for something. I threw it at 6.
I kind of
try
want to make that
something.
right
I can't remember which one.
now.
I'm gonna make it after the show.
I'm not even kidding.
See, I kind of want to make it, but I also just had the bottle of Great Pumpkin Fudge, so it's like.
Well, you do. I don't. I'm dying
But
again.
I kind of want to make it and try a different thing. But then again, I don't know if you could adapt this well or not. But either way, when it comes to it, Swaggy mastered that one. There's no question. There's nothing like it. This is an inside glimpse of mine. I did not realize the Great Pumpkin Fudge. I really thought you had some flavors that weren't VSO in there. I really thought this is one of the ones where you had to add something else that we didn't recognize. Oh, there's clove in it. There's.
Aha. Now you have no excuses. You have the recipe to make it if you can't find the bottle. Get on it.
What?
You know, this is very similar to the pumpkin pie I make using VSO. The only thing I didn't put in pumpkin pie was the vanilla cream and the white chocolate, and the dulce delish. Everything else went into the pumpkin pie, except barbarian cream I didn't put in.
Oh, even if you were trying to
Last-
close the link, it should have showed up, Dimby.
That just kicked the shit out of me. Woo!
I can't believe you made that public.
Well, I don't think it
Swaggy.
is.
Can't
I think he
listen
just shared a
to
private
the
link with us
lunch.
because we're cool like that.
He shared it with the entire here. Anybody here today has got lucky enough that if you have access to VSO flavors, you can make his pumpkin fudge. Oh,
I might just
That-
make that now, man.
the other one, my two favorite of his one shots. Okay, the Mocha Arancia and the Great Pumpkin Fudge. By far, not even close to any of the others. As far as like in my comfort zone for what I love, those two are there.
Have you
And I
ever
did not
had
expect
the,
this one.
Oh, what was it? There
The
was one I
Mocha
used to really
Latte?
like. No, I've never had that.
It's so good.
What is the
This
one?
doesn't leave the desk.
What is the one?
What do you want?
Oh, chocolate donut. Have you ever had chocolate donut?
Little bulges are going away.
Swag's chocolate donut? I do not believe I
Yes.
have that.
Oh my god. Golden Joe? What?
Is that what it's called?
No, that's a different one. Golden Joe is like the it's like a caramel coffee thing, right? It's like a no, it's like a caramel espresso with steamed milk, that kind of thing. It's really good.
See that? All going away. Yes.
But no, chocolate donut's just called chocolate donut. It's fucking delicious though. Like if you had chocolate donut in one hand and then Golden Joe in the other hand and you were just vaping in two-handed, you'd be in heaven. Breakfast heaven. There you go. Starbucks caramel macchiato. Because swag and Starbucks are synonymous. Swag bucks. Star shame.
Yeah, it's Knowles is Tim B's. Took me a
Beyonce
while to figure
Knowles?
that out too. But the thing is, sometimes his recipes don't show up. I haven't quite figured out how. But they're hard to search out sometimes, and it's weird. Knowles with 2 L's. See? There it goes. It doesn't show. So I actually
See,
have to
Ian
go
knows what's
into the people I follow. It's interesting.
Sir Thomas knows what's up.
Ian. Juice Man. Simple 3-flavor recipe of VSO, blue raz, bubblegum, and 1% of
Daniel.
TFA vanilla swirl. Oh yeah, that sounds delicious. Blue raz, bubblegum, and the vanilla swirl. Yeah.
That's funny. Guy calling him weekly.
But it's a good flavor. It's better than anything that probably they've ever had commercially. Ironically, if they just pick up some VSO, the commercial places could actually make that pretty easy. You know. Okay, so I gotta see who I'm following. I gotta remember how do you do this. Because that's the only way I can
Wow.
find Timby.
Wow.
It-
There it goes. Wow. Vaporized flowers, people. Fucking. It's like a pinch. It's the little pinch. It shouldn't have done what it did to me. But look.
He's happy. He has a perma
Holy
smile on his
Lord.
face.
I mean, pretty much. That
I'd be-
is
I'd be flat.
sativa
I'd be
dominant.
flat on my face.
That is definitely sativa. Boy, oh boy.
Ah, there he goes, Tim.
Me gustan
mean,
las sativas.
There's Knowles.
Mucho.
Okay. Yep.
Me gustan. Me gustan las sativas.
All right. So which one are we looking for? He said one. Was it numbered? Because he got the banana flambe ice cream. Yes. Mixed up.
Bob found it. He posted it in the chat.
Yep. He found his thing. Yeah. See that. You have to look at who I'm following in order for me to find them too. I don't understand exactly why that's like that. Maybe it's a certain
Blueberry
click.
cream yogurt. That's the one we're talking about, right?
Is it the blueberry cream yogurt?
Blueberry cream yogurt. I think that's the one he said to try, right?
Yeah, the banana flambe one I have mixed up. I tested it quick off the knuckle, but I didn't get a chance to vape it yet.
This one looks fire too. I don't have that
It-
Wonder Flavors frozen yogurt, but this blueberry cream yogurt looks really good. That's like right up my alley.
I've been using a lot of that dark chocolate on here, so I know for a fact I'm not going to taste it correctly if I try it on over top of it.
I need
dark
to get
chocolate.
Wonder Flavors blueberry jam, don't I?
Yeah, the blueberry.
I'm
jam,
looking up
yes.
there. I'm looking up at my top monitor. I have nothing else going on this bottom monitor. A crazy person.
TPA
It's
blueberry
really high,
extra at 3.5. Wonder Flavors blueberry jam SC at 2. Flavora boysenberry at 1.25. Cap buttercream 0.75. Cap creamy yogurt 2.5. Wonder Flavors frozen yogurt SC super concentrate 0.75. Cap super sweet 0.5 and FA yogurt at 1.
I just realized that was in there too. I don't have that flavor either.
This has actually got a very interesting the yogurt
This
base.
looks
Like there's
nice.
that looks like a actual base that actually fits into today's theme right there, just a base. But
The buttercream and then the three yogurts.
buttercream, yeah, I'm thinking in my head, wow, and I love that. I love boysenberry bumping up at any of the jams. To me, boysenberry adds to jams so well.
Yeah,
And
it's
depending
gonna
on
make
what
them
you're
less
looking for.
dark and give them a little bit more brightness. Even though boysenberry is kind of dark, but it has like a little bit of a little tang to it.
It's
Give
got like
those
a
blueberries
thickness.
a bite.
It's got a thickness, like jamminess to it.
It's
Yeah.
a bitey syrup.
And the Flavora one's a little bit. I think it's actually kind of a little bit darker than Swaggy's boysenberry, but both will work. You could even sub. I'm sure you can pretty much sub if you're just looking for a different, almost like a different
maybe.
adaptation.
FLV Flavora boysenberry is pretty unique. Although I don't
It
know,
is.
I get weirdness from FLV boysenberry off the shake, but once it steeps out, it's
Once it
nice.
steeps,
But
yep.
it straight up off the shake tastes like chapstick to me.
Certain there's how no
But
one
once it
reviewed
blends
this.
in, that's a really nice flavor.
Yeah, it looks good.
It
Yeah, this
does
looks
look
good.
good. It looks really good. I don't see anything here that even looks close to not working.
I'm gonna make that.
The
I made
only
it-
thing I'd worry about is sometimes when you mix yogurt, mix certain the same flavors. If they have too much of one note, they can act weird. But if it doesn't, then this is going to be good.
I made a cherry yogurt a couple of weeks ago, and
That
Came out
looks
good.
really good, Timby.
Cherries.
That creamy thickness, yeah.
I used black cherry TPA. Yummy.
Actually, don't have that flavor. I don't think I have any black cherries.
That blueberry jam, by the way, is another one that kind of needs a little bit of steep too, for me.
The Wunder flavors?
Yeah, off the shake, it's got this like weirdness. I get it a little bit off the. I can tell that flavors in the blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, when
If
we
you-
first tried those, when we first got them, I remember you saying that. You're like, this is the blueberry jam in here.
Yep, no question about it. It's got, and it still needs. For me, it's got a little tiny bit off note at first. I'm sure it's like it's probably a sensitivity factor thing. But for me, off the shake, it's got a little weird, but it goes away. It becomes a nice jam after steep. I
Also,
do find
just in
this
case,
less,
go ahead.
less
Sorry.
steep. Less steep with the vape train blueberry jam. Actually, has a little less steep. But I almost think you get a very unique note off of the Wonder Flavors one. So if you like the Wonder Flavors one, they're not 1-to-1. They're interesting.
If anybody's curious or interested or had no clue, because I was interested and I was looking up yesterday if they still did it, but if you're in the 420 world, Flavor West makes terpenes.
What?
I don't know
For
if
real?
anybody was aware of that.
I was not aware.
So if you just go on the Flavor West site and you type terpene, there's a lot of them, like a lot of them.
I use the fog ones.
So it goes from literally ACDC strain all the way to XJ13 with Strawbanana, Tangy, Super Sour Diesel,
wow.
Pineapple Express, Lemon Skunk, Super Lemon Haze, Jack Harrer, like all your favorite terpene profiles. So I'm actually looking to pick up a few because I'm going to be making some concentrate from not the greatest flour. So I don't want the concentrate to taste like shit when I slurp it up. So I'm gonna try some of these and see what happens. It'd be interesting.
I gotta double check and make sure it should still be active. That GoFundMe.
I know
is
that has
for
nothing
Matt
to do with
Sinister.
vaping, but
Well, but it does have to do with mixing.
I just think it's super interesting because I remember seeing that like a couple years ago and thinking like, wow, that's cool.
I
And
didn't
then-
realize they had a terpene line. That's
My
terpene line.
a friend and I were talking about it yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Let me go look and see if they still have those. And
Here's
Sure
that
enough.
Lucky Dragon cake shake from Wendy L. Angel cake, Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Classic sponge cake, Mullenberry at 0.8. Custard cake cap at 3.
oh, she's
I
using
know this is the one I'm
Rag tea.
missing. The what is it called? Isai?
the Eastside tea.
Isai tea from Flavora. I know that's what I'm missing at 0.5. Lucky TVSO missing it, but that's my
That was a
fault.
hot flavor
At
for a while there.
4.
Everyone was using that tea. I remember.
4. And vanilla ice cream liquid barn at 4. Yeah, Swaggy tore me a little bit of a new one for that, and he's right. I don't know how I missed out on getting that one. I was planning on making sure I had all the teas this summer, and then I had to have surgery, so it threw me off. Not a good excuse, though, because I had plenty of time while I was sitting there. I could have focused on this instead of being irritated at my doctors. Before I switch, make sure there's no notes. No notes on that.
I agree,
that
Ken,
just-
but Strawbanana tends to go towards indica, so no good for me.
So it's a shake.
So
It's
tasty.
a shake, but it's a shake with teas in it. I know that Lucky Dragon tea makes sense. Acai tea.
You could have
what-
teas and
what-
cakes in one
What is
shot.
what is the Acai tea? Is that another creamy tea similar to Lucky Dragon? Is that why she?
I have
used it
no
together?
idea. I don't remember what it is. I just remember it being like a hot flavor, and everyone was throwing it in their teas for a while, like a year or two, a couple years ago.
Isn't that matcha style? I might be wrong.
You may be
Yeah,
right.
Lucky Dragon. Lucky Dragon's
Yeah.
matcha style.
Wendy just said that it's a matcha.
It's a matcha. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Like that- yep.
So it's like a green tea powder.
'Cause,
So
Um,
she used
kinda
two
style.
matchas together to kind of
Yeah.
probably fill in any gaps that might be in either one.
Because that's what FE green tea kind of tastes like to me too.
I had suggested on Wendy V's show
little
to use
grassy,
that
though.
tea.
The Lucky Dragon, right?
No, the essay.
Oh, this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I thought you were spelling it
Requires
wrong.
sativa.
I didn't realize that was actually the spelling.
Hey, spelling in
I-
me, university degree, not so much.
Interesting though.
Ah, son of a bitch. Out of my coffee.
All right, thanks Wendy for adding more to my my Bull City order next. Yep, thanks a lot, Wendy. No, thank you.
Shit, I have to dig out all these goddamn swag flavors to make this, don't I?
I'm about to order from them, so I might as
it's
well
gonna
just
suck.
look for this. Oh man, I know I'm spelling this wrong already.
ATF
I
is
gotta look
so
back
bright.
and find it.
Look at that. That's ridiculous.
It's
hey.
EISA.
Hey, get down,
Aye.
you.
EISAI. Okay, I spelled it wrong. That is a weird name.
No, he's playing bocce with the pictures on the wall.
I have my own game of bocce at work where we have the big U-boats that we like haul products out from the back room to the front of the store. So whenever I'm done emptying one out and I have my big cardboard box full of garbage, I take it, I put it on the U-boat, and I go into the back room and I give it a push into the trash compactor. And the idea is to get the U-boat as close to the trash compactor without hitting it. And so I keep trying to get closer and closer. I've got it to where I was like that fucking close to it. I don't think I'm going to beat it though. So every time I get really close, everybody in the whole store can hear me scream, "Bocce!" Yep.
Oh, it's not tart at all. It's more of a wet red purple cherry. I remember that the dark cherry. Yeah, they
Hi, Fee.
I got
from South
I still
Africa.
I need to expand my
Remember
cherries. Currently, I am really loving the maraschino cherry from Swaggy. That one there, you can bend that pretty close to a dark cherry.
Somebody's at my
You
door.
really can. It works. So there, yeah, that cart keeps getting bigger already. Again, I just made a huge order through Wonder Flavors. I mean, through Bowl City. Wonder Flavors. It was Wonder Flavors in it, but Bowl City.
Yeah, just
And
ordered
yes.
some salt mix to make up some juice for a friend. He wants more Nick, but he doesn't want that crazy throat hit, you know?
But he wants it to be stronger. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't use
Yeah.
salt mix at all. It bothers me. It tightens up my chest.
I have some Salt Nick that I got from my my co-host for the other channel. They never actually mixed together, but Lightbearer sent me some Salt Nick, which I'm still like haven't used. I just haven't felt the need to open it up, so it's sat in the freezer ever since.
It was
Yeah,
the mailman.
I just got a top load freezer to store my Nick and base and everything.
So they postponed my desk again because they reshipped it, and now it's supposed to be here Tuesday, which I'm kind of glad because if they deliver it on a Saturday again, chances of the same delivery driver possibly making the same mistake is a possibility. So I'm kind of glad it isn't going to be on the weekend. So Tuesday it should be here. But I got in my other ring light for my down low camera because I got a different ring light, and this one has colors and stuff, and it includes. I hadn't seen it live, but I saw the video. But it does the chasing colors. You can do half, third, little micro, little all the colors, and all kinds of different weird stuff. Strobe light with or without colors. It's actually really fun to play with. So it comes in, I plug it in, test it, make sure it works. Then I go to check the box, and guess what? It's missing the tripod, which I'm not going to use right now, but I paid for it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
So
Fucking give me all my shit that I've paid for.
So I put in a ticket for it. Technically, you have to put in for return, but I'm hoping that they either just send out just a tripod, so I don't have to send
Where
it
is
back.
it from? It's Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah.
They'll probably just send you out a tripod so you don't give them a bad review and complain.
or even...
Is it a China brand?
Honest,
Was it like Xinjiang or like Yufeng or something like that?
yeah,
they're
that
gonna
is a
send
China
you a new
brand.
tripod, most likely. They don't like
But-
no like bad review. They don't.
Or
They do
even
not
if
like that
even
shit.
if they just give me some kind of discount, whatever it's going to be worth to get a tripod later. But I like the tripod on it. I kind of wish they sent it because it's a nice wide base one for your desk. So if I put something heavy on, it's made for like to be able to hold your light so it doesn't tip over.
Right.
So I would kind of like it, but if they, whatever, as long as they do something. I really don't want to have to take this thing back and return it, so I hope that isn't the route they go, because I don't even need the tripod at the moment, because it's going to be going on an arm to go for an overhead. So,
Jills. Arm.
but it's like Amazon. That's 2 times recently that I've been let down. One of them was shipping. I can't even blame the seller. It's not the seller's fault. The FedEx apparently delivered it to the keeper elves someplace in a tree nearby. I don't know, but didn't deliver it to my front door. I got cameras to prove it. So
Just a fist away. So Joe Rogan always says to his guests who don't know how to talk on podcasts, they're always like,
What?
"Hey Joe, how's it going, man?" He's like, "No. I need you to get closer to the mic. I need you to be a fist away, just a fist away." Because for these kind of microphones, like the best spot is to be
That is the
a
best
fist
spot,
away.
yeah. I just try to keep mine out of my line of sight as best as possible. It's just barely beyond line of sight.
I want everybody to see that I got a nice microphone. It's not even that
You
nice,
do.
actually.
It's
It's a
not
hand me
bad,
down.
though.
I got it
It's
for
pretty
free. And then my pop filter was from Fresh 03. It was a gift. Thanks, Fresh 03.
good. Oh, really?
Yep.
I like the round. I have like this kind of pop filter. So,
Oh yeah, they're intrusive. They look weird on camera. That's why I like these guys.
yeah, yeah,
And this one actually works really nice too.
it does. It smooths out your voice even when you get close.
Pop, 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 pop. I also though, because I do vocals and voiceover stuff, I don't go pop when I pop my P's. Like I just don't do that. So I just have the natural tendency to pop, pop, pop instead of it's like H's too, like hello everybody. No. Hello. See, that's why British people have it right. Hello. Perfect. You don't have to
Choco
filter
taco
anything
will
out.
be Choco taco will be made this week, Rocky.
Ooh, Choco Taco.
Just had to remind her. Yeah, it was just there's one ingredient that I can one missing flavor that I can just absolutely get with my bowl.
Who made a Choco Taco? Rocky Tooney did? Or is it yours?
Yeah, Rocky. No, it's Rocky's. It's the
What
does it have?
Mowgli Made Me Do It is the name, but
Does
What
it have
flavor are you using for stale?
Wonder Flavors sugar cone in it?
for what?
Stale.
Stale? Oh no, this is high bougie and Choco Taco. This isn't like no, this is your knockoff stuff. This is
it
bougie.
on... I
ELR.
feel like I looked at this recipe before.
Mowgli Made Me Do It.
Yo, I'm already there.
All you gotta do is type in Mowgli.
Chris Bob,
and-
I did look at this recipe before. Yeah, this I wanted to make this, but I didn't have the FA Donut Crispy. Everything else I had. Oh, and dark chocolate and fucking medicine flour. God damn you guys. Freaking medicine flowers. Oh, I also don't have the ice cream either. It's Chef Super Concentrate.
Yeah, that one there he gave me a sub for, so I'm gonna chase after that one, the vanilla ice cream. But what was it? The Donut Crispy. I'm gonna pick that up because I mean, I wanted to pick it up anyway, so I'm gonna pick that
I
one
do
up.
remember looking at that recipe.
And as soon as the Bull City order comes in from picking that up, which I'm planning on doing the Bull City order tonight or tomorrow, probably tonight, probably before I even leave the computer, and then I'll get that ordered. And as soon as the Bull City order comes in, I'm gonna mix this up for her apparently. But I'm gonna have to try it for a little bit, so I might have to make a big one and let her have most of it because I want to try it, or make a big one, keep it, and make her a smaller one. That sounds like a good plan, but I'm gonna get yelled at for that in 5, 4. Yeah. High-end bougie. The only problem with this I have is you just made this look way too good. Now, even the picture makes you crave it. There we go. From the other room. I didn't realize she left the room. There was the delay, people.
Donut
So,
Crispy's good.
Yeah, just Rocky. Okay, so yeah. Oh, I'm not on. I didn't put it on screen. I'm sitting here looking and drooling over this recipe. You guys came drool along with me. So here he is. Mowgli made it do it. Rocky did it though. Crispy waffle SSA at 0.2. Dark chocolate medicine flour at 0.4, which I know now is legit. Donut Crispy FA at 0.8. Ice cream vanilla SSA at 1. Super sweet from Cap at 0.4. Taffy peanut butter super concentrate Wonder Flavors at 1. And vanilla ice cream from Chef Super Concentrate at 1. And I will say, I also like that peanut butter in this. This is way beyond any Choco Taco I've ever imagined, but it just sounds good.
I've
Recently,
never
while eating
imagined a
tacos-
Choco Taco just like this.
Yeah, I know.
Not in my wildest dreams has anybody ever made me a Choco Taco like this, such as
look-
this.
Just
I
look
do
at the
declare.
picture. Just look at that picture.
The one on Rocky's recipe?
Rocky's recipe. Yeah, just
Yeah,
look
it's
at the
pretty nice.
picture. It's like,
It's pretty bougie.
That's
Yeah, that's like
high-end.
from like a hipster craft food truck, you know? They're like, oh my god, we make these Choco Tacos. They're like,
we make
have
no
one.
money off them because it takes me 12 hours to make the
They're-
taco,
and they're
then-
$12 a piece.
Yeah. And that doesn't
Holy
even
crap,
cover all
yeah.
the flavorings. I'm losing money off
It does
everyone.
look good though.
It
Shit
does.
looks good.
But so does the mix. Yeah.
Rocco's ice cream tacos.
Yeah, Rocky. But I felt that the donut crispy was. That's not just something I want to sub out. That's a unique flavor. What I've heard of people talking about it, and what I've seen, what I've read, I think it needs to properly. Like a vanilla cream ice cream is a vanilla cream ice cream. Yeah, a sub there can happen, and it's not also a hard one to get, unless you're ordering from chefs. So. Which I do have to do, so maybe I might wind up with that too, but then we'll just have to make it right correctly later. But 7-day steep time, he said, for it. And I get that. 1 day steep time to get it halfway decent, but even just dark chocolate medicine flour would benefit from a few days. And that,
Izzle.
thinking about dropping the peanut butter taffy down a bit, but leaving it as is.
What
we'll
percentage
see.
does he have in there now? Oh, only one?
Only one. Yeah, that doesn't
We'll
seem.
try it like that. I mean,
But yeah, just
it just looks good as is to me.
yeah. Fee, I didn't expect. He's talking about the pumpkin. It's like pumpkin. You wouldn't think. I don't know what. It must maybe it's a time of year. I have no idea what made Swaggy think to make a pumpkin fudge, but
Oh, I've had pumpkin fudge before.
I have.
Like-
I've had it.
Yeah, like from go to like a fair, like a local fair or something. They'll have like maple fudge, pumpkin fudge, caramel fudge. Usually buy like a nice brick of each one, and then it lasts me like a month because I can only eat like a little wedge of it because my teeth feel like they're gonna melt off.
So sweet. And I like sweet. But Jesus, fudge is like one of the sweetest things on the planet.
There we go. We gotta need to find
Ridiculous.
some Rocco's Modern Life to watch while we make Rocky's taco. Taco. Yep. That's not a bad idea.
Hell yeah, that's a fucking cool show.
Been a while since I've watched that too.
Been a while.
If you hate it, blame Mowgli. See, he's even got that figured out. There's no way I'm gonna hate that. I don't see anything in this that's good. Screams to me that this is a warning.
Yeah, if
And
you
if
have
I
no
didn't
desire
like-
to vape a choco taco, you're not gonna fucking mix it, and there's
Yeah.
no chance for you to not like it. But yeah, it looks fucking tasty. This bottle is fucking empty.
Yep. You guys, yeah.
Means I gotta make something. Yeah,
You're gonna mix something up. You make something now?
probably.
That sounds good.
I wanted to make that great pumpkin fudge, but
It's a lot. It is a lot.
I just gotta find all those things.
It's a lot of things.
There's some
But-
here, and then there's some in the other room because I had to move the VSO box of Doom because I didn't have any room in here anymore.
It's a lot of things, but man, that does look good. But I already have it.
Yeah, see, I don't. That's why
I'm just
interested in
so
trying it.
impressed. I'm so impressed with the fact it's all VSO. I didn't know. I really thought this was one of the ones that he had to add something weird, strange. Probably I've never tried, and there's not. I've only used the
think
clove once.
All of these
but-
things are in the box,
except for the vanilla cream. and white
no,
chocolate.
except pumpkin. I probably have right here. No, that's apricot. That's lemon. I just used pumpkin recently. Ah, son of a bitch. I really want to make it though.
We will be doing pumpkin true pumpkin mixes. I know we did a pumpkin in the summer, but we did that mostly to mess with TJ.
Ooh, I think I might just make it.
But also so we can get a jump start on trying to create some bases that we can work off of, some base flavorings where we can starting points to make for this fall. That's the other reason why I did it, so that if I didn't have it where I wanted it, I could adapt it and start working on it before fall comes and I actually crave a pumpkin vape, which I do when I start craving pumpkin pie. And now pumpkin pie is a little too high carb. It's not terrible, but it is a little too high. So maybe I can. Swaggy's pumpkin I can cure that craving with. Most pumpkins I cannot. I actually can't think of another. I think we talked about this. Is not really another pumpkin that hits the mark where a pumpkin well enough to cure that craving for me. They're all spice, pumpkin spice, heavy spice. Yeah, that if he just asked the same question, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is not for me. I don't think so. Honestly, Flavora Yam is the closest.
This is going to be super fun.
Everybody went really heavy spice.
I can't do this with my
spice-
glasses
it's
on.
either spice only or way spice forward. And that takes away from it. Like this here, the Great Pumpkin Fudge has spice, but it is definitely not spice forward. It's got a nice touch of spice. I didn't even realize there was much spice in it as it's in it. I mean, it's a low percentage, but he's got the allspice. He's got clove in there. He's got ginger. He's got nutmeg. I did not realize he had that much going on, but that must be what's refining that flavor for me. The brown sugar too, yeah, dark.
In case you missed the chat, I have a bottle here labeled for you, and you need to get on that.
Get down on it. Do-do-do-do-do. Get down on
She
it.
doesn't want that, right? No, she doesn't want it. No,
What you
no
gonna
craving
do when a
any
lady
pumpkin fudge
wants
for you.
vape? You better make it down.
Is it October yet? I didn't think it was Oktoberfest time yet. Is it?
Get down on it. Do-do-do-do-do. Get down on it. Do-do-do-do. Get down on it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's all right. Is that cool in the gang? Get down on it? I think it might be.
Yeah. No, Fee, the real answer is I don't know of any. If anyone does know of another pumpkin that actually tastes like pumpkin and not just heavily spiced pumpkin or heavily spiced period.
The closest before Swags was Hanks and Pumpkin.
That I think that I've heard of Hankson's pumpkin, and that's probably why it's one of the flavors that was to get.
So if you had a commercial vape that claimed to be pumpkin, like prior to whatever, a couple years ago, because nobody really does it anymore, it most likely had Hanks and Pumpkin in it.
Oh.
Yup.
So if anybody didn't see what Rocky just put in chat, we got a recipe for the Nutsack. Beer nuts, Flavora at 0.6. Honey
Is it
Puffs,
called the
101.
Nutsack?
It's called the Nutsack, yep.
Dude, you're gonna if you put that in ELR, you're gonna trigger so many people. I love it.
Beer nuts, Flavora at 0.6. Honey Puffs 101 at 1.4. And Peanut Butter SSA at 2.
Somebody had a bit of controversy
And,
on one of their
I don't.
names of their recipes recently, and I was like, "Oh, come on! It's just a recipe name."
Do we scroll down here?
I'm getting mad
Because
about
there's
recipe.
pictures
All
of Rocky's
adults.
roasted nutsack. So there it is. The nutsack.
roasted.
Roasted. If you love peanuts, get your
Holy
hands on Rocky's nutsack. Oh God! Pushing the
Roasted
limits of SSA
nutsack
peanut butter,
is
Flavora
the
peanut,
best ever.
Flavora nuts. This is a full sack of nuts with some kind of crazy face. What others are saying about the nutsack? I'm completely enamored by the nutsack.
Oh, the
Gee,
picture's great.
Christmas gift. I'm really liking it.
Holy
Mem.
shit! He's got
The
reviews.
best sack I ever put my hands on. Jack T.
This is
Perfect
fucking
size,
brilliant,
Maria
dude.
Q. This is impressive. I wanted a nut sack for some time and just never pulled the trigger, Craig D. This is huge, Donald T. Oh, Donald Trump. I get that one. Oh my God. And it just goes on and okay, there's only 2 more.
Brilliant.
But but this is a full-blown nut sack. If you hate peanuts and don't even come close because Rocky really nailed don't even come close because Rocky really nailed it. And I love that he accomplished this with 3 flavors. How he knew Honey Puffs 101 is going to be an excellent support. I don't know. It works, adding some sweetness, some AP without even knowing it's there. It's really the full package, saltiness and all. The inhale is sweet with peanuts, and the exhale is salty with peanuts.
The infamous box.
Viola, Muth. It's quite addictive because I can't put it down, James H. Unique is the right word. Without
Dude, once you get a
question,
nutsack
it's
in
the
your
most
hands, you ain't putting it down.
memorable recipe I've tried in the last couple of years. So interesting. and unique that you wind up coming back for more all the time. A true masterpiece, I tell you.
No.
You will possibly make hundreds of great recipes, but this recipe will be your Strana custard after 10 years. That one single recipe people will connect your name with. Milkster, translate. Yeah. Okay, so apparently the infamous Rocky Tooney and his nutsack. The nutsack. The only nutsack you will ever need. So, yeah, Rocky, that was the just the description, the notes is like perfect.
If you want to know what the EO is about, read Ken's last 2 comments.
Oh God. Pretty old nutsacks are gross. Just ask my wife.
Great.
Huh.
Hey, there's clove.
There is. Oh, you got the clove. Oh, so he's mixing it up.
Well, I'm trying to find the flavors. I feel like I have all these. It says I don't.
Nope.
Which one am I
this
missing?
light being forward's actually definitely
all
washing
these.
me out a little bit.
What's it saying I'm missing?
Oh, by the way,
No.
since how it's gonna apparently I'm gonna be this week. For midweek critique this week, it is lemon/fruit tarts. So if anybody wants to get involved in that, just hashtag MWC for midweek critique, and they can get in on that as well. So apparently, Wayne and I are going to test each other's recipes.
That's hot.
So yeah, speaking of, we're going to make that live right now while Adam's mixing this up. Now,
I don't
let's
know if this is
see.
gonna happen.
Let's see.
I also might be missing an ingredient.
These people are
'cause
just
this
making
says I don't
this whole
have it.
thing worse. You know that, right?
What?
Read your chat.
Wayne has started?
No.
She doesn't understand it. When I can hear through the headphones, she's kind of like, is the Peanuts Gallery for me.
You're still talking about nut sacks.
Oh, that's okay.
Kerplop and Ian made it worse.
Meg? I don't think I can make this. Because I don't have allspice. I thought
Oh.
I did. I could have sworn I did. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
I may be missing that flavor.
Let's see. You may be missing that flavor. That's not good.
Unless it made its way into here somehow. But it's not on my ELR. It's not in my stash. I could have sworn I had that.
Why am I not finding Wonder Flavors croissant?
Answered this question a million times.
I know I have it. There it is, right there.
Can't fucking spell it.
Oh, it was a problem. Yep. I was totally spelling it wrong.
See? Where's Daniel?
Yep.
Did he say something or no? Damn it,
That one-
no. He usually beats me to it.
Not this time. He might be
Damn it,
might be
Daniel,
busy
where are you?
working.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Because if he's paying attention and he's not busy with the kids
Yeah, he's quick.
or working, then he
Fucking
usually is right on
brain.
top of that. Yep. Let's see.
I don't think I have allspice. Let me do a checklist here again. I have so many of you people's out there's recipes open. Holy
Yep.
crap. I have barbarian cream. I have brown sugar. I have clove. Dulce de leche. Ginger. Nutmeg. Pumpkin sweet. Vanilla cream. And white chocolate. Yeah, I think I'm missing allspice. Which is weird because I thought I had everything up to a certain point. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I lost cinnamon, but no, that's separate because that's in the boss's fucking cinnamon death juice that she vapes. 18 milligram fucking cinnamon. She's a fucking beast, that lady.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I saw that. And I'm scared of that much cinnamon. But at the same time, it looks intriguing.
It just smells like Big Red around her all the time.
Hey, how's that? That's not an offensive thing. That's a good thing.
No, it's nice. Like sometimes I can't tell if it's like one of the candles that are coming off the truck, like a package of like the cinnamon candles, or if it's just her vaping. I think I'm missing allspice. I'm gonna go through them again just because, but and if I can't find it, I'm just
Even Swaggy said you
just
can
make it.
leave out the allspice. It's still pretty close.
Oh, yeah. He says you can leave off the spices. Still be
I
pretty
know,
close.
but I have OCD, swag. That's my brain. Why don't I have that? That's fucking bizarre. I have all the other spices. Bless you. I've got bacon everywhere. No allspice though. Fucking beef.
Beef. Where's the
Apple
beef?
wrap. Lime. I'm pretty sure I don't have this flavor. I'm 90% sure I don't. Jasmine. Black walnut. These are not. And pecan. Going through these one more time. But it's not on my list. It's not on my list. I don't think I have it. Balls. Blackberry raw is really fucking tasty. Definitely not there. Fucker's over. I bet it's fucking under my bed or in some weird ass fucking spot. I have had some rollovers occasionally. I also can't read either.
I also got it. I'm trying to be mindful here. Trying to be nice here. Well, I'm pretty sure that Wayne doesn't have Ultimate Strawberry, if I remember correctly. So I'm trying to think of another alternative for that. For this, I'm gonna make it a strawberry lemon tart.
Make him order a flavor. Fuck it.
Yeah, but would it be in time? The Ultimate Strawberry would be a nice little addition. It's only just for like a few fresh strawberries on the top.
I don't think I have this flavor. I'm pretty sure I don't.
times. Have all the spices. How do I not have all spice?
Yeah.
Definitely not here. One last sweep of somewhere where it may have slipped into the cracks.
Oh yeah, dog. You sure?
Fucking disarray.
Yeah. Just because even in my bakeries, I like a little bit of sweetener. I'll add that. Okay.
Swag's date and fig and raisin are also fucking amazing, by the way. You guys have never tried them.
So when he tries this, you guys know it can. If anyone ever wanted to do timestamps, which sounds like a Daniel thing to me, you know, you can see exactly how long it took me to make the strawberry lemon tart for Wayne to try. And it's gonna be tasty, and he's gonna love it, and he's gonna be like, "Oh, how do you do that?" No, he might hate it. I don't know. No, he's not gonna hate it. There's no way you could hate this. You might not. It might not hit a mark for him somewhere. You never know. I might have went too strong in the strawberry. I'll be honest. But it's the type of strawberry lemon tart I'd want. A little bit of lemon, strawberry forward, yum. Yeah, I can't wait to get my down low. You're just making me upset, Dave, right now because I don't have my down low camera. And it should have been set up a week ago. It looks a little like DeMillen's setup. Is that the same scale as DeMillen uses? If Dave's talking, then he's muted. So. Where's my pumpkin? I'm not mixing it yet. I'll mix. I can. That's a lot of ingredients to be. Okay, I'll make her fudge because that's an easier thing to get. I feel like Adam here, collecting a whole bunch of flavorings. Although there is a good share that. Oh, these are actually really easy to get. Yeah, there's nothing. Most of them are Wonder flavors, and I know where the strawberry jam is. That's the only one that isn't. And the ultimate. Yeah, I know where everything is, but I'll start with hers. Oh, one drawer at a time. I cannot wait until I get the new setup set up with a new computer, because then I'll have everything under the desk where it's supposed to be instead of a big pile. Haven't found the fudge yet, but I found the pumpkin, which, yum. There it is, great pumpkin fudge. Which, by the way, also, it's a nice clear flavor. You think fudge? First thing I thought, this is going to be a really dark flavoring when it came in. It never was. I figured in order to get the flavor, and then when I saw the color, I was like, a little skeptical if it was going to be really rich. Oh, it is, though. It really is. Now, I know where she prefers it. She actually prefers it like between 6 and 8%.
I thought that one you did at 10.
Did I do that one at 10?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tea. The which one? Which tea was it? The one with the cherry.
The ambrosia.
Ambrosia was too much for you at 10. Okay, I was wrong on that. See, that's why it's nice to have someone right there, because then you mix something and he's like, yeah, I did it wrong.
That flavor's nowhere. I dug everywhere. Although, not a total fail. I found my crybaby pedal, which has been missing for a while.
Really?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow.
Yep, still works. Doesn't have the battery holder thingy anymore, but Velcro on it because it used to be Velcroed to my pedal board. I don't know why I ever took it off of there. Weird. Ooh, da.
Fog Vlogs milk tart is amazing, Rocky. Ooh. Oh, it's there. Trying to find a bottle she gave me. Because apparently this had to happen now. I don't blame her. This is really good.
I've only been asking you for 3 weeks to mix it.
It's true. Since the pumpkin episode, she's been bugging for this. Uses so much. Because she's got a big bottle. See, I mix so many, 25s, because I mix 25s instead of 30s. So I have shake room. That it feels the same way, Adam, when I have to add more. Like, wait until I get to the point where I have to add the nicotine. It's going to feel like...
Where the fuck could that flavor have gone? That's so weird. It's gonna drive me nuts. I feel like I remember seeing it and smelling it, but it does not exist in this room right now. Kind of a buzzkill.
Could it be under your your bed? Could it
That's
be?
where I looked.
Ah,
That's where I found the wah pedal. It's really strange. Really strange. I really wanted to make that. I don't want to make it without that, though. I really don't.
VG. Drooling here, yep.
Band number 2 is sad that I can't hang out with them tonight.
Bob said he makes it at 14%.
Isn't that the literally
Very pumpkin
the
fudge.
percentage of it? Yeah, I adapted it and it says 14%, 14.71. So yeah, that's where it should be. There you go. Swag mixes all his one shot to 20. Yeah, I think I did the blueberry lemonade when I made it at 16. I think 15 or 16. When I was leaving for work one day, I was just lazy. I was like, I don't remember what the recommended for these are, so that sounds good. And it was fine. Perfectly fine.
Swaggy makes some good one shots, no question. Must be warm in here. This PG just is like super thin. There we go. Her mix is mixed. Now she can let it steep.
Who the fuck is allspice? It's crazy.
It's driving him nuts. The OCD's kicking in.
It's somewhere in here. It has to be. There's no way I don't have just that one when I have clove, ginger, nutmeg, like all of that weird shit.
Quick shake. It looks kind of like a little bit in there, like if anyone has ever seen Prickly Smooth, it kind of has that look to it. It's all bubbly.
Holy shit. Dave, you're muted.
Yep. You've been muted the whole time you're mixing.
Or your microphone cut out because you're not muted in Zoom. Now you're muted in Zoom. Now you're unmuted in Zoom. No, sir. Have you tried turning it off and on again? There you
There
go.
you are. There you go.
Okay.
But is that like is that the same scale DeMillen has? Because it looks very much like
Yeah,
it.
it's identical.
If you're down low, other than not having the wood board thing, it looks very similar to DeMillen's. I think I know where you got cues from.
Yeah.
I can't show down low camera. Too many weed things.
It's really
This
weird
area right
that
here.
it's really weird how my system will just like cut the microphone for no reason. I don't know why it does
Yeah,
that.
that's strange.
It did it the other night. Remember,
Oh,
Tim?
good call, Kerplop.
Oh, now I'm fuzzy. Yeah,
Maybe I'll
pickled
try that.
garlic. That sounds good to me.
I have to dig out mince. I just put all
There,
those
you're
flavors
better now,
back.
Tim.
Yep.
I'm way too lazy to fucking mix
Still
the
washed
fudge
out.
now.
I got to get that all adjusted. I'll have to. Well, Dave knows I put it together just before the stream.
I do need something to vape though.
Up until today, I always had a stand behind my desk, like a tripod stand for my light, and I realized with my
Who's the
down low,
lucky
I got
victim?
this extra arm that I'm not using yet, and I was like, I wonder if that'd work for that, so I wouldn't have to constantly move that into place every time I start a stream, and it does.
the
So
victim?
once I get, it'll be better placed on the new desk, and I just ordered another one of them instead.
Damn it, I don't have the flavor. Shit! Take Me to the
Dude, oh-
Sea made a really good recipe called Waffly Good Breakfast Pudding that I kind of want to make, but I am missing Nut Muffin.
I got to mix up
Oh.
that European lemon tart for the MWC.
I literally just clicked that, dude.
Did you really?
Not even kidding. I was looking through recipes.
The that nut muffin too is a unique flavor.
Names I
It's
trust.
not really a good sub. It's not a good sub for that nut muffin because it does have a nice nutty flavor, but does have a decent bakery note too.
You know who has a nice nutty flavor?
It does have a nice nutty flavor.
Rocky Tooney's Nutsack.
It's a bit salty.
Savory. Notice
It's a
how I
bit
did
salty.
this.
It's a bit salty, but yeah.
Oh man.
Shipshawana. Yeah, pickled garlic. I can eat it too, Swaggy. I actually like pickled garlic.
Oh, it's excellent, but they
God,
can't
yeah.
vape garlic. That's the problem.
Oh, have you tried it at 10%? You
I'll
should mix
eat
it up
all the
right
garlic.
now.
I smelled it through the bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I can smell it through the bottle through a pair of rubber gloves that Meter sent it to me in.
So mix it up at 10%. You know, just give it a try. We'll wait.
It's dangerous. Wait a minute. I may have an idea where that flavor could be. Hold on.
So if you that's the one of the very few flavors that I did mention to Swaggy. You don't really need to do garlic and onion in a super concentrated version.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No, not unless we're gonna cook with it. That's the only reason for that.
Oh,
flavor.
even then. It's just so potent.
I could just imagine it now.
I mean, I
You think
love
it's bad
garlic.
now? You need gloves. You're gonna need a full hazmat suit to open that in your house.
No kidding. There's more garlic coming off that bottle than the actual garlic that I have in the kitchen.
Raw version, yeah, not even in a raw. No, Swaggy. Those two flavorings, not necessary. Completely not necessary. Even if you have an affinity to love garlic and onion, you are not going to need that in a raw version. Not in a vape. %1 dilution, and they're still strong.
Wow.
So a raw version would be 100 times stronger. So what
Use
it
that-
does is it permeates your house when it gets to the post office.
You can use that as bear spray.
I mean, I'd love the smell, but at the same time, you won't smell or taste anything else.
If you've ever smelled 100% garlic, it'll overwhelm you like you'll be throwing up. I told you a story about that tanker truck.
Yep.
You will be throwing up.
Essen House. Oh,
False alarm.
so I'm vaping that watermelon
I
drink
have to
that I made.
I have to dig out this
That
corner
is-
really bad.
That's really tasty.
Ooh.
Tastes a bit more like a little less. It's a little bit of a tangy watermelon drink, is what it is. Kind of reminds me of like a toned down version of the, a quite toned down version, not as like bright. If anyone's ever had the twist version of the commercial liquid, the twist, the melon twist. Yeah, melon twist. That's it.
Do the twist.
It's
Do
like a
the melon twist.
way mellower version. Doesn't have those really bright, like over sharp melons, but it's still got that melon essence. Really liking it. Honeydew Chew, yeah, kind of similar to that. Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That
shoot
was
those
what it
kittens.
said, though, right?
Fancy ingredients. Ugh. Medicine flower in that
It's,
one.
plum cherry.
Bastards.
You know what? Sam probably wouldn't even think it's offensive because it's Sam. Sam doesn't find flavors offensive. So I do think we should definitely do an episode of something where Sam vapes 10% garlic
Ooh.
or
Oh my
10% onion.
Thank you, Bob. That's a mix I'll get right on.
Those
Is it-
flavors probably have diminishing returns after like 2%. It's probably like
At that point,
basically
you're not
pointless.
tasting
You're not
anything
tasting
ever
any
again.
more flavoring. Yeah.
Because I mean,
Smell those fuckers, and you're like, woo!
Other than it being coolant in it, I could definitely see Dave actually vaping this.
Are you kidding me? Garlic, sugar cookies, super sweet, and WS23. What could go wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with it? There's your 10%. What could go wrong? WS23 and garlic, but you still have your Caps sugar cookies, so it's got to
Yep.
be good, right?
Gotta be
You
good.
you did say you would vape anything with 10%
That
sugar
is
cookies.
disgusting.
Made this for Dave. He loves sugar cookie and garlic.
I don't want them together. Ever.
No.
So if anybody's looking for a very unique recipe to mix,
There you go.
it's the gift that keeps on giving. You don't have to make this more than once. This is the vape that lasts forever because you will never get through the whole thing.
Mm,
I like that he actually added the nicotine to this too, because you got to make sure you get your nicotine too. Surprised
Well,
you
of
didn't go like
course.
12% on that to give you a little throat hit.
I think the garlic is going to take care of that.
You think? Ugh. Garlic sugar cookie. You
What
know,
if it's,
the-
what if
it
it's
sound-
good?
I was just thinking, what if
What if
the
it's good?
What if the I don't know about the 10% garlic, but what if sugar cookie and garlic actually do taste good together? You really wouldn't know unless you tried it. Because that sugar cookie can be bent in a lot of ways. Could almost taste like some kind of just.
nope, nope.
But I mean,
You
there's a
can
lot
try
of
it. I'm not.
there's a lot of bizarre things out there, and you never know. I mean, look, watermelon with balsamic vinegar is good. You wouldn't think it would be good.
So, Dave, if for just for science, you should mix this up live. Let's go.
No, because you know why? you scrap a bottle. You almost scrap an Addy.
Pretty much.
I think you might actually in this one. This one you might scrap it. At least definitely the O-rings are gone. Those
Yup.
O-rings need to be taken out in a biohazard.
Burned.
With a biohazard suit. Need a robot to take them off. Garlic sugar cookie. I'd rather suck toes. Aw, you missed the mark. You could have. You could have just named it that. You know. Suck toes, Dave. Watermelon acid go well. Yep. Surprisingly, fruits go really well with acid. Some of them. Some of the more mellow ones, especially. Like tomatoes are very, very like bright, but they go really good with acids. And technically, tomatoes are fruit. So.
Yeah. Ken, you want to tell me you wouldn't suck Kate Beckinsale's toes? Tell me you wouldn't do it.
Staying out of that. I think that Fee is starting to feel a little sick on this one. Yep, I kind of get with this.
Yeah, fuck alone, Google or Microsoft.
Suddenly, I'm not as hungry as I was. Good job on the appetite suppression there, Swaggy.
The new diet.
And Bob. Yep.
Ugh.
I'm not so sure of the WS23, but I would almost be interested if it wasn't for the fact that it's kind of is a waste
Ken, is
to
she hot?
try garlic with sugar cookie. That might actually not be as
Oh,
offensive as
swag. Tahini on any melon and also fucking mango, dude. Oh my god, it's so good. I always have a little fucking shaker of some tahini. It's like spicy. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like lemon, limey, like citrusy red pepper salt, basically. So
Bob.
fucking good.
Bob.
Put it on egg, put it on anything.
What Bob's not admitting is it's himself. He can't wear sandals around himself. No.
Park at my neighbor's dogs. Savage beasts.
Parmesan cheese 101 is yummy toe cheese.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Is that
Dude,
that
that's
one
how-
that I got?
That's
The
how
UK
Dave
version?
ID10T described regular one-on-one cheese as well, so I could see that.
Rocky,
toe
isn't
cheese.
the Parmesan 101? Isn't that the one that we got for the UK challenges one?
Actually, I think Dave said
cheese?
it was toe cheese vomit.
Yeah. And Benny actually vaped that, and other than the offensive room smell it took forever to go away, he didn't mind it. I didn't absolutely hate it, but I vaped it here. She was at the other end of the house near the bunny's room, and I heard her swear and curse and yell because I vaped it because she could smell it in there instantly. The house
Gross.
smelled of it. Yeah, it's gonna even more than the flavor. It's the offensive odor that comes around on it. It is completely toe jam, 100%.
Definitely sewer rug. Could get to ranch, I bet. Somebody make a buttermilk flavor?
Yeah, so Surug, that's right. He does want a ranch.
Buttermilk, get some Swaggy's milk. The garlic, the onion, put some like herbs in there. Swag makes the herbs too. Can't use vanilla to thicken it up. You need like a neutral cream.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Regular cream.
It might not be
Flavor
bad. It might not be bad.
cream? Flavor cream? Might work.
And then maybe like a yogurt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what one would give us that best authentic tang of like a ranch.
Greek yogurt.
Greek yogurt, probably, yeah.
Pick one, try it out. I'm not fucking trying that out, but go for it. Anybody else? You can go off that. Oh my god. I already have to make a fucking beef stew and ruin an Addy, so
I mean,
It's
I
not
mean,
Greek yogurt. Doesn't somebody have a sour cream flavor?
sour cream?
I don't think so. I don't
I don't
know.
think there's
I know
a
there's
sour
a
cream.
cottage cheese. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody make a cottage cheese?
No.
SSA or Wonder Flavors?
Yeah, someone does make a cottage cheese.
Who is it, people? You guys are all smarter
It
flavors
was
than me.
Net Reality loved it when it came out and then got over it really quickly.
Why am I signed out of Bull City? Weird. Who makes cottage cheese? Do they
Greek
sell it
yogurt
there?
Flavora. There you go. Greek yogurt from Flavora. Yep, that might work.
SSA cottage cheese. Yep.
Yeah, there was a cottage cheese.
Here it is.
You either love it or you hate it, is what I've heard from that flavor. There's no in between. And Fee likes it.
The only time I ever liked cottage cheese is when I put M&Ms in it.
And you're retching M&Ms and cottage cheese.
You brought out a Worcestershire.
Because all you taste is the M&Ms.
That's like nuts and gum.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Swaggy made a Worcestershire sauce, the W sauce. It's spot on. We need a balsamic. A spot on a balsamic.
Just dump.
could do it.
Okay, here you go. Sour and a red wine flavor. Or a white wine flavor.
Good red wine. Or
Sour is
white
vinegar.
wines.
It's
Yep.
acetic acid.
Yeah.
So, or whatever the other one is that I always forget. There's a name for it. I forget. Why? But yeah, you'd add like a wine to like a sour vinaigrette.
Who's got the
Bob's your
best
uncle.
wines?
Babe's your uncle over there.
I
in
have
Chicago.
some wines, but I don't know of any of them that'll be like bitter enough to pull off a balsamic. Well,
Yeah. What's it called? FA red wine. It's pretty bitter.
yeah. Looking to see what
I don't have that
flavorings for
flavor.
wine.
Anymore. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I used to have it though.
Malic acid. Yep.
Thank you. That's the other. That's the sour, straight up sour, though, right? Oh,
Yeah, I
there
have-
you go. Thank you, Swag.
VSO sour. Yep.
Acetic is vinegar, which is in sour. Great.
Okay. So I mean, getting a good balsamic base would actually.
Wonder Flavors has buttermilk. I knew somebody made a buttermilk.
Yeah, I have the buttermilk right here.
Buttermilk.
I have buttermilk.
There we
right here.
go. See? You got a ranch dressing.
I got buttermilk right there, and I bought a big bottle of it.
To fake the chives, you fucking.
Use some Swag onion.
Wonder Flavors buttermilk is pretty
Is it
good.
buttermilk?
Buttermilk. Pretty good buttermilk. Yeah. It's definitely
Yes, Swag. Exactly.
wonderful.
That fucking sour fucking Warheads powder, malic acid. Yep.
The Wonder Flavors buttermilk that is definitely part of the ingredient, at least partly, in the new pancake, Wonder Flavors pancake.
I'm sure.
I hate to
don't
say it
wanna
when
throw
you
that
break
in
them
ranch,
apart.
though.
No, you don't want that in a ranch. But we've actually tried the buttermilk ranch from Hidden Valley. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Buttermilk pancake ranch.
Buttermilk pancake ranch. There you go.
No. Don't want that. I don't want cake and ranch.
It works really good for like a semi-buttery cream, but it's pretty much its only
Ranch
use.
dressing. See? Daniel's throwing out all kinds of ideas.
Yeah, now, that's tempting.
Yeah,
All right,
don't
Logan.
work.
When I'm done with this whole thing of mixing up all these flavors for the other, I don't want to like chase this down because this is going to be something that's going to be like ongoing. So got to
right.
keep this put a pin in this one.
lazy
because-
mix.
I'm making a lazy mix because I don't feel like doing anything.
VSO mustard from our watermelon recipes.
What?
That's what Daniel said. I'm thinking here, VSO mustard. Don't mind the idea, but then I'm thinking
I don't think that's a flavor yet,
for
is it?
watermelon. No,
Yeah, some mustard seed.
but for watermelon recipes. Daniel, I question your existence at the moment. Just saying. Even Swaggy said you're fired. It's a talk, y'all. Ugh. But yeah, I do know that Logan has been searching for the ranch, so that is something to eventually try. I got all these Kinder recipes to finish mixing up, steeping, testing, and kind of swamped with that at the moment. Trying to get them all mixed up and ready to go. Got a couple. And nobody went simple for the most part. I mean, there's a couple that are semi-simple, but no, it's super simple. So it's going to be like Dave. You jumped in head first. No question with your Kinder recipe.
Hey, it tastes good. I don't know if it'll get anywhere against everybody else, but it tastes good.
None of them look bad. None of them don't look like a tasty vape. So that's whether or not they're authentic, whatever. I mean, that's how the judging is gonna happen, is what's the most authentic. But that doesn't mean that a non-authentic isn't worth a mix. I don't see anything that looks like it's not going to be really tasty.
Oh, we're gonna bump that up to 5.
Ah, you have?
Got it 1.5.
Nice, sir.
What kind of fruit and cream is Adam making right now? Because he is lazy and he doesn't want to make anything complicated.
Fruit and cream. That does sound like Adam could do that in his sleep, though.
What do we got here? What do we got here? I don't have anything I want to fucking throw in here. I need a fruit. And
Rockies
cream.
does look good. Rockies does look good, but we'll
Ooh,
see.
blackberry raspberry cream. That's what I'm making. Bam.
Just ordered the Wonder Flavors buttermilk. It's unique. I mean, just like buttermilk, you might love it, you might hate it,
Baby, there ain't
but it's not like
berry
it's not overpowering. It's not. It blends well with other things. That's what I was worried about.
no
You get something
berry
like this, it could be like you can throw it against anything. It's just going to come through and destroy it. It's not.
no berry high and
But Adam, the custard's going to take a week to steep, no?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I vape everything right away. I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
There's no custard in this. In mine that I'm making right now. It's just a fuck ton of vanilla ice cream and some cream milky undertone.
Okay.
Which, I mean, sure, steep would do it justice, but meh.
But I know I can't touch a graham cracker. I cannot touch it.
No,
Under
yeah,
a
yeah.
week?
I gotta
Oh,
let
no.
that sit 3 days usually.
Graham
for me.
crackers needs a steep. There's not a graham cracker around that doesn't need a steep.
This says I don't have Flavora Blackberry, and that's just a bold-faced fucking lie.
My kittens probably stole it.
Yeah,
No, I just
W
never.
Sauce
I
has
never
a-
put it in ELR, but I'm pretty sure I just saw it on my shelf. I should probably
W
check
Sauce
that
hasn't
for-
dropped yet, has it? Or is it? W Sauce hasn't
So?
officially dropped, right?
I think so. No.
I can't remember. Had it for a while. Because it's there. Like, if you're making yourself an authentic Bloody Mary, you need that W Sauce. You need it. There's just no way around it. Easiest place. Just easier than even look in there. I'll just go to Swaggy's site.
It's
Right,
dropping
playing-
Tuesday. He already
Tuesday.
announced
Yeah, I was gonna, okay, this Tuesday. It's dropping. Yep. All right, that
For
did good.
I'm forever playing catch up with VSO.
Well, he does a lot. You know, if you are enjoying VSO and you love any VSO flavor, give him a little praise just in chat every once in a while. The amount of work he's doing to make all these flavorings, it isn't like he's got a whole like crew that does it for him. This is Swaggy. Swaggy's a one-man crew as far as creating these flavors. Oh, the butter raw, caramel sugar. Oh, wow. Tuesday's the big one, which is awesome because I know we're going to be playing with that beef. So this coming Tuesday, we're going to have W sauce, chicken, beef,
Thank you for that
vanilla
sample.
raw, pear raw, and watermelon raw.
Gonna be playing with that.
I already mixed it.
Happening.
I should just send Swaggy $500 and tell him to just automatically send me everything as it comes out, and then just keep sending him $500.
Oh, it's a Swaggy subscription service, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
people are willing to
yeah,
pay. That would be pretty good idea, actually. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Mm-mm.
You know,
So
and with a subscription service like that too, you could also have the re-ups. You know, be a part of it. You know,
Well,
what do you need re-up this week?
You'd have to work out the logistics of that, I'm sure.
Yep. Once a month, you get like two re-ups within this category.
That's a
Whether it's
little too
raw or
frequent. Thinking like seasonally, maybe.
Yeah, it
And
might
then
be.
there'd be a limit, and then I don't know.
Or you might just have to do the re-ups separately. Yeah, that makes more sense.
All right, so
I am.
this-
He's went farther out on these too. He's got all the teas, a bunch of teas coming. Then he's got the elderberry, the tea berry. Boysenberry raw. Oh, these are looking good. These drops. Yep.
Shizen.
And most of them are, if not all of them,
This
are here.
flavor's unnecessary.
Other than that butter rum, which I'm gonna need to bathe in that. That's gonna be my version, most likely. If it turns out good, it's gonna be my version of milk and honey, like Rocky Toonie. Butter rum. It'll be in everything. Elderberry, yes. And it's about perfect time because I'm just about to have some real elderberries and make elderberry wine.
5 mils. 2.5 milligrams. Nicotine.
Oh.
Always
Pumpkin
comes back
raw.
to fucking
Pumpkin raw is on
That's
the
fine.
on the menu, boys.
and ladies.
Ten,
And gender
and
neutral.
ladies. Yep. Good point.
You
10,
insensitive
18,
fuck.
20, 10, 18, 2022. 10, 18, 2022.
see.
Pumpkin raw. Oh, yes.
That seems
sounds
apropos
really good.
right before Christmas. I mean, fuck. Halloween.
And Danish. He's got a Danish on the menu. Ooh.
Speaking of Christmas,
Yeah, I gotta do a big order, a big flavor order, a really big flavor order, and a really big Nick order, because I think, well, the government's putting in excise taxes, right, as of October 1st. So
How's
I
that?
wouldn't be surprised if they hit DIY too.
So this is my truck paperwork for the store. Christmas, 67 cases coming in on Tuesday.
Wow.
It's September, dude.
It's the beginning of September.
So Halloween, 120, whatever. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. About a month ahead of time.
Thanksgiving, fall makes sense. 14 there. 67 Christmas. That's like 3/4 of a pallet. It's going to be sitting back there until November, taking up space now. Well, there's my total numbers. 1,300-ish cases that are coming in on Tuesday.
No one wants
lot
to
of
take a
cases.
chance because you never know. Right now, you never know with logistics.
All the categories.
You know,
that we
better
give.
to have it than not have it.
Don't ask Swag. You might want to know.
Sometimes.
I see things now that used to take 7 days for me to get, or like 2 months.
Oh, God. Ridiculous. I need to find these flavors. I probably have most of them right here. Liquid Barn Vanilla Ice Cream. Super sweet.
Oh,
See, I've been waiting to mix.
that reminds me.
A
too,
Bloody Mary
don't forget
mix.
To tell Adam about our experience at the Dollar Tree the other day.
Oh yeah, Adam.
Tone? Yes.
So we went to
I'm
Dollar
about to
Tree
go
the
get
other day.
flavors, so tell me.
Dollar Tree the other day. We showed up. It was like what, 11 ish, 11 o'clock.
the moaning, yeah.
There's a worker out front. Can't get in either. Someone zip tied the outside door together. I'm guessing someone didn't have a key and left early, or the person the night before left. I'm not sure. But the person's trying to get into work at 11 o'clock. I'm thinking whoever the morning worker is zip tied the store and left.
They're immediately
True
going to
story.
be fired, by the way.
True story. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, either they better have quit because I don't think they're going to be around long.
Because that's happened to us a couple times where Sakura's like forgotten her keys. So the opening cashier had to like drive her back to her house to go get her keys and then come back. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting in front of the store fucking vaping and listening to a podcast. That sucks when it happens in the winter, though.
No, he was going back and he didn't know whether or not he's allowed to open the door was the problem. He didn't know anything. He was waiting for a phone call back because the doors were zip tied. And he just showed up to work and he's like, I don't know whether or not I can take this off and go in. Is an alarm
Well, I
going to go
mean-
off? I don't know. Yeah.
Pretty stupid.
Yeah, I think somebody's job at this Dollar Tree is infinite.
All right, I'll be right back.
So that means Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Can't really theme around that one for sure. There, swag. W sauce is very. Wow. That's it. Theme for Tuesday. Simple. Then Adam will like this one. Mixed with anything but the kitchen, but the kitchen sink. That's about it. It sounds like a theme because that is quite the list you have dropping on Tuesday. Quite the list. So it's, I mean, W sauce, chicken, beef, vanilla raw, pear raw, and watermelon raw. Definitely gonna have to mix up Swaggy's. I think Swaggy already put together a recipe for the W sauce and the beef together. And I believe Larry already did a version with the W sauce of a Bloody Mary. I believe he already has one. And I think I already got all the ingredients for it. So I might have to try Larry's recipe. I could create my own, but I don't think I'd. When there's one that already exists, it's really good. It's worth a try. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting Tuesday night. That's a lot. Oh, just looking at them. Swaggy, you got some flavors coming up and have released it lately that just.
You can open it now and leave it open so we can see her. Is she back in the carrier? No.
And I know that at some point, I don't see it on the list yet, we talked about the caramelized sugar raw as something coming soon. That sounds really good. Because that flavors. I think that's a nice additive. Oh yeah, that's true. The new Flavor West flavors at Bull City Flavors, they dropped.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
May pull that up.
Lean on me, man, because you can't afford a ticket. Back to Suffragette City. It's all right. Ooh, it's awesome.
Well, there you go. The caramelized sugar raw, Swaggy said, is already available.
It's already available. Okay, caramelized sugar raw is already available.
And Tuesday, I don't know if you saw that in the chat, is the first Tuesday of the month.
Yep, it is the first Tuesday of the month, which means it's open season
First
anyway.
of the month.
Yep, it's questions and answers and whatever anyone wants to mix. It's that time of season anyway. There's no real theme season right here. So it's a lot of just mixing what you want to get seen up here, or if you needed help with something. I'm just looking at some of the newest ones. Let's go by, that's a reference. Let's see, by newest items. Here we go. So we got Pomelo from Flavor West is up on Bull City. Candy Banana Flavor West. I mean, like, this one confuses me. There's so many bananas out there taste like candy that I'm surprised they went after this one. Banana Cream Flavor West. Blueberry. Sweet. We got another strawberry from Flavor West. Hopefully they finally get a decent one up there.
I've never had a
strawberry
Flavor
sweet.
West strawberry ever.
You're not missing anything.
That's what I've heard.
You're just not. Have not been impressed, and neither we just talked about this the other day in the chat. Blackberry Flavor West, and then I'm not sure the sour's been out for a while, hasn't it? Sour's been out for a while, right?
This is Blackberry, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, those ones are the new ones. So if any of those interest you, I mean, I'd be interested in the banana cream if that's really, really good. I mean, we have some good blueberry sweet. Now, blueberry sweet Flavor West is good, but this says sweet, and this says newest. Yeah, this is all new. So, Pomelo, I mean...
Wait, blueberry sweet is a new Flavor West?
Yeah.
Interesting. Because their
As
regular
the
blueberry is kind of a
it's very
candy blueberry already. I'd be
it's
interested
very
in that,
sweet.
actually.
It's very sweet already. So I didn't... I had to double check that. It's like, it says new, but I mean, Man, Flavor West blueberry is already really sweet. Which one of the flavors is that?
Boysenberry raspberry.
Oh, that stuff's good.
Uno
So good.
percent.
And the blackberry, I mean, no, the blackberry's actually not new. Blackberry's already been there. So it is just the 5 flavors.
Yeah, that's the older one.
5 flavors. You got pomelo, the candy banana, the banana cream, the blueberry sweet, and then the strawberry sweet. The strawberry
LOA.
sweet, I mean, I just hope they finally get a strawberry that's decent. Banana cream, I'm interested in. The candy banana. Yeah, if it's authentic.
I'm
good.
actually surprised they never had one.
Yeah, but
A candied banana.
yeah, like everybody accidentally makes them. So it's.
Yeah, exactly. 3 milky undertones.
So we shall see what happens with these flavors. We'll have to get them. It'll definitely be on the next flavor of the quarter, I'm sure.
I'm gonna knock this down to 1, I think. 1%. Juan Epstein.
I need to add them all to my cart because it's the orders coming out. And you're right, Daniel. Thank you for reminding me, Daniel, before I send it in.
Brilliant. Red raspberry raw.
Very
Yeah,
nice
Canadian,
flavor.
Canadian Vapor. For sure, the government's going to catch on to DIY. It's just a matter of time. There's no way they're going to let that slide under the radar. No way. No way.
Well, they might, but they might do similar to the U.S. where it's mostly going after the nicotine.
That's exactly what they'll do. They won't touch the
Which-
flavors or
No, flavors.
BGBG because that goes in everything else. But
Right.
they will go after the nicotine 100%.
That's the problem. Then if they go after it as hard as they did in the U.S., it's pretty bad. Look at the prices pre the last legislation stuff compared to now. It's not a slight increase; it's a huge increase in price.
Yeah. Well, Canadian
And-
Vapor, no one talks about DIY up here because we don't talk to them. I know Janine had a talk with Health and Welfare Canada. I told her be very careful what you say to them because I personally think the government's on a fishing trip to see what information they can garner, and they'll use it against us 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, nicotine's
Never let
already
your
gone up.
enemies know too much.
Nope. The second you do, they'll go after whatever you mention. And sometimes
right.
we're our own worst enemy by trying to be proactive. Mentioning things is not necessarily the way. Proactive
Well,
is telling you stories so you kind of keep it going.
I told her I wouldn't talk to the government. There's no way I would entertain speaking with the government in any way, shape, or form because they're not interested in helping anyone. They're interested in taxing it to death.
Cha-ching! Yep. That's all they want. Like, why aren't we getting a piece of this thing that's lucrative?
They wanna syntax this, and that's why they keep dragging us
Yeah.
through the mud.
Oh, it's all bullshit up here, you know. When they made all rebuildable had to be childproof, so they just destroyed that segment of the market. But they never really. I mean, they didn't touch cigarettes. Is a pack of cigarettes childproof? Fuck no. You know.
Is the
Bottle
pack
of booze,
cigarettes
childproof?
already like 90% tax? Yes, a pack of cigarettes is
Exactly.
90% tax. It's taxed at every level it's made
Yeah.
at. It's taxed as the tobacco.
Yeah, I'm
it's
pretty
taxed.
sure the final cost of a pack of cigarettes in Chicago is like $16 a pack right now. That's
And
insane.
the cost of the cigarettes itself is probably less than $3.
The most I ever spent on a pack of cigarettes was like, I think it was $8.75 or something like that, because I didn't want to walk the 1.5 miles to Indiana to get them cheaper. So I just broke down after I got off the bus. I had a hard day at school that day, and I was like, "Fuck, man, college, not high school." I did smoke in high school though, but I was like, I don't want to walk anymore. I don't want to fucking do anything, and I just went to Walgreens and bought a pack of fucking Camel Crushes. Yeah, it was like $8.75. I was like, damn, dude. And that was like one of the last straws where I was like, no, I don't need to fucking spend this money anymore. And then like 3 or 4 months later after that, I randomly tried a blue again. after a couple years of, I had tried it and I was like, this works, but I don't want to spend $8 on these every time I want a fucking cigarette. And I just tried. I was like, you know what? Let's try a blue and see if it lasts 24 hours. If I can go 24 hours without a cigarette with just using this thing, then vaping works. Then I'll go buy a kit. Sure enough, fucking
Yeah, it
shit
worked.
worked.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that's the first time since the 90s that I went 24 hours without a cigarette. It's amazing to me. Wow, man. This shit works.
That actually must have been hell of a sale or something, Mowgli. Marlboro Red's $12 a pack. Cumberland Farms. So, yeah. We'll wait for Adam to get his fruit mixed up. And we'll get headed out. So I can have some of that delicious smoked pork.
Just
And
need
if anyone
nicotine and
hasn't
VG.
if anyone hasn't tried one of Adam's like fruit and creams, well, you're missing out.
Avoid them at all costs.
Don't avoid them. They might be a little stronger than your usual mix, but that's always like Bob's mix that he made. Doesn't take away from the fact that it's delicious. I've made a
Yeah.
couple of them now, and they were
Always
potent.
adjust.
They were potent, but tasty.
I had a real fun situation last week where I made a recipe and I was vaping it all day. And I was like, man, there's like cinnamon in this. Why isn't it hitting me like it should? And then like 3 or 4 hours later, I just started getting real irritated with everything and fucking everything was pissing me off. And I almost yelled at my cat. Like, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? And then I realized I never put nicotine in it. Like,
This is an issue if you're mixing a mix.
well, I
especially-
guess I still am addicted to nicotine because I'm
for
a crabby
while-
motherfucker right now.
For a while, I was doing that. I was mixing up stuff and leaving the nicotine out, for testing purposes. And then I realized if I grab the wrong bottle, I start to get semi cranky and couldn't figure out why. It's like, yeah, I know why now. So now, you know what? I sacrifice the 1.5% in everything I make.
Smells really good, by the way. So the final recipe was blackberry flavora 1%, blackberry raw VSO 1%, boysenberry raspberry 1%, cream milky undertone 1%, red raspberry raw 1%, super sweet 0.5%, vanilla ice cream liquid barn 5.
This
Easy
almost a
peasy.
1%er.
Fruity squeezy. Yeah, except for that ice cream, but yeah. And the sweetener. I may bump the sweetener up though. Although I think I let an extra drop spill out. So should be good in the long run. 22 of VG.
Nice sound effect.
Fill this bottle very soon. I don't know why I think that I can see close up with those on. Really can't.
Dave, you see any inspirational mixes tonight in some of the mixes that were shared around?
Of course,
Getting any inspiration off
yeah, the garlic and sugar cookie.
garlic and sugar cookie? Okay, there we go.
Getting right on that.
Get right on it. All right. So now he's going to be addicted to garlic and sugar cookie. The
Damn.
best part is you will know when Dave's coming. You'll be able to smell him from about a
Yeah,
mile
no
away.
kidding.
Still not as offensive as cigarette smoke.
You're probably right.
I would much rather smell garlic than
Oh,
cigarette
yeah.
smoke
Yeah.
any day.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the only time a lit cigarette smells good to me is when you just light it and that first smell of it like being aromatic. But other than that, it's like, oh god, the exhale of it's disgusting. Like I still like the smell of a cigarette, like the smell of tobacco.
Oh, like just
is nice.
tobacco itself. Yes.
Yeah, you know the dry run across the nose, or like a good pipe tobacco,
same
or a
with
nice
the
cigar.
Cigar. Yep.
Yeah, it's nice
Smell
to
of
smell
cigar.
'em.
Like if the ones in the tubes, sealed in the tubes. You pop it out, open the tube.
Once
it
it
actually
starts
is-
getting ashy and black, it's like, oh god, dude.
Yep. That's
Fucking nasty. Fucking nasty. I'm working on it.
Oops. I got Mowgli. Oops. I like Rocky, I remember saying I'd quit if a pack ever hits $1. Well, how'd that work out for you, Rocky? Just curious. Because I know it was $1 when vaping came around. It was a little higher than that.
A pack
And that, yeah.
for cigarettes? I mean,
Um,
no, they were expensive.
Mallory was right. In 95, they were still pretty cheap on the commissary. She paid 50 cents a pack on the commissary.
What?
On base. You got a heck of
Oh, okay. Well, that's different.
All-
Yeah. When I started smoking,
No
I started
tax.
smoking in 1994, 93. They were $2.25 a pack in Illinois, but $1.65, $1.75, $1.85 in Indiana. So, and then that
That's not bad.
differential, that delta started getting bigger and bigger as Illinois was like, fuck you, we want taxes. And Indiana was like, no, I'll keep smoking.
Yeah, the commissary was awesome
Come
because
here.
commissary
We have
literally
casinos.
no tax,
We have
no taxes.
cigarettes. You
Yeah,
can
the same
smoke
up
in the
here on
casino.
base. I think I'm paying, I want to say 85 cents a pack when I was in the Army.
And in 95-ish, the packs of cigarettes, I'm trying to remember, it was somewhere around 350 or 250 to 350 a pack, somewhere in there. And like
Yeah,
95 in upstate
1980.
New
That's
York.
the year I was born. I'm not trying to make anybody feel old. I feel old, and I'm only 42, so I need to stop doing a physical labor job. That's the problem. Right.
And here we go.
I'm gonna breathe it first.
It
By
sounded
breathing-
good.
If anybody doesn't know what breathing is, I'll take my finished bottle and I'll put a paper towel over it and I just give it a couple squeezes. If there's any alcohol vapors in any of those flavors, it gets them out of there a little bit. It's probably pointless, but I don't know. It's just something I've always done. If I'm
Ava,
gonna try something off the shake, you know, and then I'll shake it again, and then I'll do another quick little spit out. Like literally,
not
just
old.
this.
I'm not old. I invented dirt, but I'm really not. I'm not old. You know, that's okay because the predecessor to
There
inventing
you go.
dirt was the chair, Bill.
Knock, knock. Yeah,
Love you,
right.
Bill. Love you, Bill.
Ooh, ooh.
I like that response.
It needs a steep because those berries are pretty potent and sharp, but it's berries and cream on the knuck test. Oh my gosh! Hold on.
come on, Ava, you fat. Ava, get down. Ava,
Listen to that kitty.
Sounded like my fucking cat in Minecraft.
Is that the same one that was in front of the camera?
no, it's the monster.
This is good. This is gonna turn out nice. I can already tell. I'll make this public, I guess. It's just called Dark Burrs and Kerm. Here, if anybody wants to peruse it before we get out of here. Dark Burrs and Kerm. Just leave the vols out. Blackberry Flavor 1, Blackberry Raw 1, Boysenberry Raspberry 1, Cream Milky Undertone 1, Red Raspberry Raw 1. We already went over this. Super Sweet half, Vanilla Ice Cream 5. Super easy. Yeah.
Not going to be a problem accidentally putting too much in on most of those flavors because they're all the same percentage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like you're
It's
grabbing
good.
a bottle. Oops, I screwed up with that one. I've done that.
This is nice. Blackberry just literally is my fucking jam. I swear. It may replace strawberries.
Blackberry is actually one of my blackberry.
I
custard was
taste
my
them
favorite.
more too, you know? Like I can vape this and I'm like, ooh, this tastes like blackberries with some raspberries in it. I want it to be blackberry forward for sure. Yeah, it's good.
Minecraft cats drive you nuts. Did you ever wind up going back and taming one of those dogs you found?
I didn't even mess with the dogs, dude. Hold on, I have Minecraft open. I'll just go in my house. Hold on, I just lost Zoom.
Agreed, Bob. I do like that combo. The Cap Blackberry and the VSO Blackberry are very nice. I actually like the Flavora Blackberry.
So,
too. That's another good
I
one.
have modded my game and now I have a mini map in the corner with my coordinates. That's helpful. I have
Yep.
this now. shows everywhere I've been in my world. It's not very much yet, as you can see.
The flavor of citrus soda. Yeah.
And then look at all my buddies. I have 4
got a
cats
lot
now,
of
Tim. Yes.
You got cats. Nice.
You know it. My little buddies. One of these Siameses was a baby of the Siamese and the black cat.
Oh, really?
They actually reproduced. Yeah. I was feeding them and then they were just like, oh, we're full. Let's make a baby. So they made another Siamese. So I was pretty stoked about that. I really just wanted 2. But then when I went to the second village to get my second cat, there was 2 that were like too cool. And I was like, the more cats, the merrier. All right, enough Minecraft. It's been paused the whole time.
Been paused the whole time we've been on.
Yep. Well, that's why I was late. I was playing Minecraft.
I get it. I realize that's kind of become your.
Doing
I'm getting
yard
bad.
work, and then I just
I'm
wanted
trying
to fucking
hard.
mess with it.
I'm trying to be strong because we have the whole like Wrath of the Lich King. I don't know. I thought this wasn't supposed to be released till next month, but maybe I got the beta, but I have it, and it's really hard not to get on there and get absorbed.
Yeah, can't do
So-
WoW anymore, dude.
What?
This
What?
here is my favorite blackberry recipe I've made. It's the blackberry custard V2, the blackberry VSO at 2.5, custard VSO at 1, huckleberry VSO at 1, super sweet from Cap at 1, vanilla custard from Cap at 3, and vanilla pudding flavor at 1. And I have tried this with I didn't actually save it apparently. I can't find it. But I tried it with the a little bit of the Cap blackberry mixed with it, and it was really good. So that's why the one I tested with the one like Bob was saying. I think I might have done a test and just added a percent and just never bothered saving it. But that is so good, so tasty. It really is.
Word.
And I think I could do another version of that could be a little more eggy, and I'd like to with the premium. Because at the time, back when I made that, I didn't have the premium.
I got some freaking
Yeah.
egg in here, players.
Oh yeah, speaking of egg, I have a chicken farm. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, you said it the other day, but that is. Excuse me.
It's way
not a genius.
overpopulated,
I did not.
but it's
I did
great.
not know that was possible.
My chest is actually
oh my
full of eggs
God.
right now. Yeah,
How many eggs do you have?
I am actually out of room. I need to take these out and make a separate egg chest, like for storage, so they can continue producing. And then there's my farm, my little
Thought you were
indoor
gonna-
farm.
I thought you were going to say you had the chicken farm in the backyard.
Nope.
No, he's
Just
got it
chilling
in
in
his
my
house.
house.
He's got it in his house, not far from his bedroom. Because right there,
Oh,
you
look
can
at my
watch
cats are fucking creeps, dude. They just sit there.
the cats like your bed.
Here, bro. Here. Walk around, do things.
Okay.
I literally gave them freedom to walk around. This one's like, nah, dude. We're just gonna chill on the valve of them.
Just-
Okay, guys.
So they act like real cats. I get it.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, if you use the furnace and then you're done smelting something, they'll go and sit on the fucking warm furnace.
Will they?
Yeah, it's great.
I wonder if they'll act like real cats and actually when you put in a skylight like you're talking about, if they'll wind up
Oh, the sun.
like
Looking for the
sunbathing.
sunspot. I don't
That
think
would
they
be
do,
cool.
unfortunately. Because my cat, even if there's just like a sliver of sun on the floor,
Yeah, it can just be a
that's where
little
she
dot.
lays.
Yep.
She don't care.
And if it moves, she's got to move with it. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's something to do with their African roots. Hey,
What's Bob got here?
Especially Shaniqua.
Bob
She's a
just
straight
threw
up
something
fucking
else up.
panther, dude.
hey, it's something to do with your African roots.
It is.
Finish up Bob's recipe he just dropped here. Mention it. The Bliss by Subohm Serum. And it's Bavarian Cream Flavor West at 3%, Blackberry Flavor West at 0.5, Blueberry Flavor West at 1. Oh, so that's going to be really nice and sweet. cheesecake flavor west at 1, raspberry flavor west at 0.5, and strawberry flavor west at 1. Oh, so it's an
All flavor west.
all flavor west. All right.
I mean, commercial companies tend to stick with a flavor house or two and just
They
go
do.
ham with them. So definitely makes sense.
Sounds
Definitely
good.
makes sense. Come on, Mod. Why don't you turn on?
I was just thinking
Thank
about
you.
the. I mean, we all know that we could actually improve on that from there, but I don't think that that would be in any way, shape, or form not a really, really good vape.
Nah, that sounds good to me. That sounds good.
It does sound good. Yep.
Throw
Sounds
Bavarian cream at fruits, you got a good vape automatically.
good. Yep.
It's old Fresh
Yeah.
03 advice.
And then
Want to
you
do something with some
Bavarian
fruit?
cream
You
and
don't want straight
cheesecake?
fruit? Just toss some
Bavarian-
Bavarian cream there at 1% or 2. You're good.
Yep. Bavarian cream and cheesecake combo. That's gonna be nice. And blueberry, blackberry, and strawberry and raspberry. I mean, how that doesn't sound bad at all.
Biddy, what up?
The only thing is the strawberry. Okay, and I like that you didn't go heavy
This is
with
nice.
the strawberry because Flavor West
This is-
strawberry is not my favorite strawberry, but
Quite lovely.
maybe the new one. Actually, you can make an updated version of this, Bob, if the new one turns out really good. The new sweet strawberry.
Who said
But
they
yeah, actually, that was September 5th, 2021. So that was like
cats
last
block your
year.
chest? Fee said that? Fee, that's why my cats can't get on top of my chests.
So the delicious commercial mix. Nice, Bob. Just
Hi.
it's a good thing they can't steal food out of your chest. You'd be in trouble.
No, and then they have a random chance of leaving you something in the morning when you wake up too. If you leave them to walk around and don't command them to sit,
Really?
like they'll leave you some shit in the morning. Yeah, they like bring you gifts.
Oh, gifts. The good things.
Yeah, like some flesh or some meat or like a bone or something. They like bring you shit. It's pretty cool. They just leave it at the foot of your bed. Like, oh, it's nice. Something to care about in my game, you know? It's nice. I wanted cats. I wanted a cat. The mission to get my first cat was, oh my god. Lumi has never seen me that mad, probably. I don't think anybody's ever seen me that mad.
That's probably.
I was trying to steal the fucking witch's black cat. Like, it's a very specific black cat that doesn't despawn and all this shit. And the witch fucking just kicked my ass, dude. She made me look like a chump, dude. Like 3 times in a row. But I had my spawn point in the witch's hut. I like put a bed in her hut, so I just kept trying to go kill her. It's like fucking so crazy, dude. Love
All right.
Minecraft.
So I chose the outbound song. We're gonna do "Black" by Pearl Jam because you know what? You just mentioned blackberry, so I'm like thinking, oh,
The
that's perfect.
longest cover song that I do. There's like 5 minutes of do 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 do.
So it's actually probably my favorite to just kind of just mellow out to of all of them. It's just so you can kind of just sit there and just like, yeah, this is good. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my smoked pork. My God, that turned out good. So if you haven't seen that on Instagram, it looked great. Problem I had was I bought the pan. I bought too big a pan, so I had to curl up the pan inside the smoker. So I had to unfold it when I brought it back out. But it kind of worked because it almost like was almost like a half foil
I
wrap.
told you the pan was too big and you insisted.
Yeah, that's happening. Hey, you know, we got another host here, a co-host here. You see the cats right there trying to perch. Wants to be on camera. Beautiful
Chilling.
kitty.
My cat doesn't want any part of this room normally. She's like, ugh. that room.
Yeah, this show's weekly, and then I have the Tuesday show that's weekly as well. They are separate shows, but
Thanks, Bab.
quite often, well,
Right, meter?
yeah, you know, you get them more than anyone, Meter. I have gotten them, but thanks to
Constant
Meter, I do
struggle.
have a simple copy and paste that ends it all.
Dear
As
YouTube,
long as you don't put,
copyright whores.
yep. As long as you don't put like 22 songs on there and get copyright strikes for every single one, then you don't have as big a fight. Yeah.
El Unisario de Brasilia. Yeah, exactly. Those fuckers. You don't own every fucking piece of music in the world. Unisario.
Yep. You wait until they try and pull down your Eddie and the Arsons videos and songs and do it. It'll happen.
They can't.
At some point they'll try.
Nah, They can't because the algorithm isn't looking for those songs because they're not in their library of songs they need to look for.
I'm wondering if they just look for music notes and say, "Hey, we own that."
No, it's melodies and lyrics that the AI looks for.
Oh, that's what it's 23 of them. Yeah, it was insane.
All
Or meter.
covers.
All
None of my
covers.
original shit. None of the Eddie Nyarsons. None of my old band, Early April. That would be insane if they did. No.
So,
Excuse me.
oh, good to know, Bob. I've never seen Amazon push so hard for an advertisement as I do with this. That Lord of the Rings is every time you open any Amazon anything, it's showing the preview, or at least some type of advertisement for it.
That's good.
Yes, Fitty, it is.
Holy crap. Yeah, that's the weirdest one, meter.
Yeah, most expensive show ever made. Enjoy your weekend. I will catch some of you tomorrow. I believe, as far as I know, Frank is still doing the show tomorrow. I think it's already up. So
I get out of work
Frank
early tomorrow, so I may be there.
Daytime Frank tomorrow. We have Monday night Noted DX after Wendy Vape's show.
Say,
A
what?
couple hours after, but with Addie Tooney and DeMillen. You know, where Dave Lloyd got his inspiration for his down low camera.
Yeah, that's
How
right.
low can you go? How low can you go?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, time to rewick this. Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, Fitty.
Just
but,
did
it's
mine
good to see you
yesterday.
here, Fitty. Update, Fitty. I did talk about it again, but this dark chocolate, yeah, you guys were right. So
The medicine flower?
it is really, really good. It's got that dark, bitter note spot on. And
Can I just
as you
say-
let it steep, it's even better. Can you just
Can I
say?
just say sorry, Fitty? It's been almost 3 hours that I've been waiting for this damn pork. We're not going longer. I want to fucking eat.
Yeah, I smoked the pork for 12 hours and it's been sitting and resting for the whole show. So, yeah, we got to go eat before I wind up not being on camera for like a few weeks while I'm in the hospital recovering from whatever she might do. So, you guys have a good night. Enjoy a little bit of Pearl Jam cover from Adam on the way out because...
Well, it's me
Adam-
covering Aaron Lewis covering Pearl Jam. For real.
It's
Because I do it the way
pretty-
Aaron Lewis from Stain did it. So it's a cover of a cover.
But yeah, thank you, Adam, for the music, allowing you access to music, real music for the
Of
intros
course.
and outros. For me, it just makes my day.
I'm gonna throw some more
Thank
shit
you,
in there,
guys.
too.
Bye.
Good night, all.
Sheets of empty canvas, untouched sheets of clay were laid spread out before me as her body once did. Oh, all five horizons revolved around her soul as the earth to the sun. Now the air I tasted and breathed has taken a turn. Oh, and all I taught her was everything. Oh, I know she gave me all that she wore. And now my bitter hands chafe beneath the clouds of what was everything. All the pictures had all been washed in black, tattooed everything. I take a walk outside. I'm surrounded by some kids at play. twisted thoughts that spin round my head. I'm spinning, oh, I'm spinning. How quick the sun can drop away. Now my bitter hands cradle broken glass of what was everything